this show.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another edition of the DefFresh show. It is I, Mr. Tone Deaf, and I'm back in the building for the
Back in the building.
umpteenth time
Umpteenth.
over a 10-year span.
It's a decade.
Decade of disaster.
It ain't been that bad.
It was a decade of decadence,
Debauchery.
dumbfoundedness.
Fucking retardation.
But with that being said, immediately to my right is my partner in crime who has been on this ride with me for the last 10 years. My boy, Young Fresh, is in the building. And if you are actually watching this live, we are blessed with two beautiful young ladies, one from the past and one part of the future of TDR. We are joined by our original DefFresh co-host, 1/3 of Real Bar Talk, and my homie.
It's your girl, Notorious Casey. What it do?
And also
Hey,
joined
y'all.
with us today, my pain manager, my chronic healer, and soon to be host of was it Spiritual
Right
Alchemist.
behind you.
Fam, I don't want
Right
to turn.
behind you.
It shouldn't even be up there based on standards,
Oh.
but I love you. That's why you got there early.
Oh.
Go ahead, introduce yourself.
I don't know where it's at.
Hello, everyone. I'm Sarita Valmont. I guess I'm just gonna be, Cassie versus Sarita Val, aka. So there you go.
Whoop
I
his
don't know-
whoop
I
his
don't know
ass.
which. I don't know which one you want. Do you want the chronic pain coach, or do you want the Cassie versus Sarita? You gotta let me know.
Ooh,
which
let's do
one
the
you
Cassie
want.
versus Sarita day because
Okay.
we had the pain coach before.
Is
Alright,
that
cool.
is that the hood chick?
Gotta find out.
Oh well, let's find out. I like
Dude,
it.
she blinked like 4
Yeah.
times in like a second, so you know.
Hey, if she
about to
started
laugh.
clapping, she gotta go.
I'm not gonna clap.
I don't
Oh,
give.
my
I hate when women do that. Like, don't clap at me and then talk to me while you clapping.
No. I don't hate that they do that. I hate that they now actually do that in messages now. They take the time to put the little hands in between the
Hey,
conversation.
you got too
up.
much
Why
time
you
on
mad,
your
though?
hands.
You got too
Why
much
am I
time.
mad? You got too much time.
You got to find.
I don't even want to talk to you no more after that. Like, and then I gotta read all that.
Like you didn't spice
See, I
this
don't- I don't
conversation
do
for no
that,
reason.
but,
That's a lot.
This conversation is just spicy for no reason.
But they be so quick with it. I feel like some of them shits be like pre-written in their notes, and they just like I done
Copy
said
and
this
paste.
before. I just sent it to this nigga too. He fucked up.
They,
Damn.
it definitely
I
did.
on an ice skate.
What? Why?
What that
They
mean?
skating out there
What
in
that
ice?
mean?
There you go.
How many times do you have to send that per day?
I don't have to send that often.
You
That's
got
like
it.
a very-
They in line now.
Mhm.
Big facts. Big facts.
What's your favorite emoji, Casey?
The dead emoji.
The dead, just the head by itself, or the one
little
with the crossbone?
just the skeleton.
Okay.
The little.
Because I tend to use the
dead.
crossbone.
I mean, how do you use it? Like, is it dead funny? The
Dead
situation
It's all
ass.
dead?
types of dead. You know,
You
it can be
dead.
like dead ass, like dead. Like,
so with
I'm
dead ass, do
dead.
you put the skeleton and then
and
the
then
peach?
the booty?
I too. I see what you said.
That would be my favorite.
So before we get to rolling into this epic adventure, we want to take this moment and actually say rest in peace to Shock G.
The one that put the satin on your pants.
That's what you late. We just found out through breaking news at the time of recording that he passed. So the trifecta in the hip hop community has just happened now.
I'm sitting here like, wait, who?
Shock-
Look, I looked at you like, who?
Yeah,
Say
we-
it again.
Shock G. We literally just found out.
Wow.
Like literally while we were waiting on you, we found out.
Wow.
Yeah, they just announced it like 45 minutes ago, so
Yeah.
just about an hour ago.
Yeah.
He's 57.
They won't say how he died.
Sucks.
My money is on his liver failed him because he was a notorious alcoholic. And that's not me just like putting that out there. Like everybody has said that. So I hope that his demons didn't take him. But in behalf of that, make sure you guys go out there and play Do What You Like, Humpty Hump, No Nose Job, same song. I get
I know
around.
he was 57.
Wear a condom for God's sakes.
Get busy in the Burger King bathroom if you want.
Please don't get busy in the Burger King bathroom.
Look, have you ever been in a Burger
Right.
King bathroom? I am afraid.
I don't actually eat fast food anymore, so I wouldn't.
Yes, and we're gonna talk about that in this because I had to help my dad move today, and like my body hurts in places I didn't know it can hurt anymore, and I need to know what I can do to make sure I am not stiff as a board, light as a feather tomorrow morning.
You probably should have stretched first.
I was just gonna say,
Fam, I stretched the whole day. Okay,
Stretch
y'all have to
first.
remember, I work a desk job from 9 to 5, and then sometimes I come here and sit here for 5 hours just editing and recording. So my body doesn't
Ain't
even
moving
know,
much.
right? It don't move. So to go from that to moving a washer and dryer,
That's what
freezer,
I'm
and
saying.
fridge, that no.
Yeah, so first of all, every 45 minutes is your max time that you should be sitting still. Then 15-minute break or to move around. So that's where that part kind of.
Yeah, as soon as my dad would be like, "Hey, help me," it'll be like 2 men in a truck will come see you.
You know what? That's the crazy
I
part.
ain't
That's
fucking
the
with
crazy
you.
part.
For
I
real.
offered to buy them a moving company, and my mom refused to let anybody move it. Yet it's only
Damn.
me and him moving shit.
Yeah.
I love my mom, but she'd have been ass out.
I damn near almost left her, bruh.
Like you
I
want
just
me
couldn't
to
think
do,
of a good enough lie.
You want me to move what? Nah, I ain't fucking with you. That's what they make. That's people's jobs.
People
Like
get
how when you
paid.
come into my job and you say, "Hey, let me get a half pound." This is my job to put your shit on the scale and wrap
But
it
you
up.
do a very good
And-
job,
right,
Casey,
because-
I come and see
because
them
that's what they
weekly,
pay me to
actually,
do.
'cause
So they pay niggas in the world to
So
move.
you out here
heavy.
seeing other people behind my back? You out here buying meat from this man? That's how you know
You know,
what?
Hey man, I slang
done.
good meat.
You know what?
Whoa.
How did this get there? Because I'm just.
Wow.
It was
I hope you're
salmon
talking about
and-
lunch
salmon
meat.
and chicken.
Yeah,
What am I?
oh, that type
I'm
of
like,
even better.
Either, yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Just-
I'm
just
slanging healthy
chicken.
shit.
right, because that's all I eat.
My dick's pretty healthy too. But
I don't want to.
Wow.
I don't want
that
to.
was that was for my YouTube viewers. You know, somebody loves me out there.
I know I'm looking forward to cameras that so I can look in the camera like how Will Smith used to look. All right, there we go.
There's your camera. But so how y'all?
How was y'all week?
Yeah, how was y'all week?
Start with the guest. Because she's family.
It was a little rough. It really was. I'm gonna be honest with y'all that my water heater that I just replaced in
Dude, I
January.
thought you were gonna say your water just broke. I'm like, what?
No, I am not
Lord,
with
she
child.
would not be sitting here.
Right.
Not if that motherfucker finna break.
Right. I'm not
Like,
cleaning
I'm
that
not
up.
But that would be a first. Like we've done a lot here on the DefFresh show, but we ain't gave birth to a baby yet.
No, we're not doing
Say that for season 12.
Nah,
Get a-
bro, ain't no
Get
chicks.
pregnant.
I was gonna say, who's gonna get pregnant for y'all to do that?
We doing a lot of pregnant people.
Yeah, right. I was like, I know some pregnant chicks.
You know some pregnant
They
people.
be hiding it until they had a baby.
Could they be ashamed of who the baby
I feel like
daddy
that's
is?
what I might do. I think I'm gonna be one of them people that just gonna come out one day with like
pop out with a baby?
pop out with a baby and married and be like, what happened?
What?
Like, where did you?
So did you know Sarita was getting married? Like,
That nigga said, "Hey, what
Wait,
happened?"
I like how she slid the
Like, did you
married in
even-
there because, like, if I'm pregnant, we getting married. That's just not a compromise anymore.
Okay, so here's my standpoint on that. We all grown. I mean, when I honestly, my first child, well, I should say my other kids are with my ex-husband.
Right.
Our son was our ring bearer. So,
Aw.
you know, he was 5 at the time. So, I mean, I don't have an issue that way.
mhm.
But my thing is, as long as I have an established partnership and everything with that person, you know, if we want to get the government involved, we can't. You know, that's really up
See,
to
that's the
us.
problem.
But
I
do-
like
I
having
do-
the government involved.
Stop
I
getting
do
the white
want
folks in
to
your
get
business.
married again. So I believe in the institution of marriage. I believe that it can work.
I just want to make sure that the government don't come take my shit.
Well, that's my thing. I mean, you can have stuff written up and everything. You know, you can do prenups and all that kind of different stuff like that too. So
Right.
I just don't want her to have.
I don't
half.
make enough for a prenup.
She
And
wouldn't
that's
be
not
worth
true.
half.
you can.
You said what?
She wouldn't be worth the half. That's your wife. I mean, why she can't get the half? Which
I mean,
one?
you-
30.
I mean, you can
20?
you can have it while you here. I just when you leave, you left, you gone.
So she gets nothing.
Yeah, I'm,
Fuck did she have when she walked in?
You're a terrible person.
yeah, I'm trying to think.
That's-
Is there any kids or anything involved? Is
Right.
there any other?
That's like horrible.
Look.
You were her provider for all this time. Now you just like kick rocks.
Yeah,
With
kind
open
of.
toe shoes?
Yeah,
See, that's not.
I'm just.
Just like
I'm
Now
just
you making
not-
us look
You
bad,
said
bro.
What?
Well,
Alimony who?
it depends on the it depends on the situation, I guess.
What's the
Okay.
situation?
Right.
Like if we
Depends
come
on-
to a point where like, okay, this is not working, and this is a mutual agreement to separate.
Irreconcilable differences,
Right, like okay,
what they
cool. I understand that you are now accustomed to a certain kind of lifestyle that I provided for you. So you know, I feel like I should only have to kick you down until you move on. So like once you decide that you want to be in another relationship and get remarried, you gotta
Well,
let me
yeah,
go.
That's understandable.
That's
makes
very
sense.
right.
Isn't the rule that like
But
if
some-
she gets remarried, like alimony
some-
actually stops?
Yeah.
Yeah, like you ain't gotta worry about
So,
that.
but some people are like, I think, because I can be petty. So I'm gonna put my pettiness
Why
out
am I?
there.
Why am I not surprised?
Most pretty
I would
women
be
are
like-
petty.
Very.
Not true. I have worked. I am reformed pettiness. I used to be. The
I don't
petty
know. I
queen.
know a lot of
I
pretty.
give her
So I'm
credit.
reformed.
She is able to admit that she does have petty bones in her body.
Oh, that they can be triggered, and I try not to let them be triggered. You know, I try to watch.
Yeah,
watch for the triggers.
you want
but
to
the way
sip
I
your
see
mouth
it-
doing nothing left. You would take a
So sad.
sip.
What's
then.
the
So
petty
sad.
levels though? Are we talking? Okay, we broke up, y'all live together, and now you about to move out, and you taking all the labels off the what they say off the canned goods. You
Taking the toilet
you
paper,
taking all
the
the
knobs off the door.
You taking batteries out his remotes.
Leaving one remote
Right,
battery.
cutting his tongues off. Now, are we talking that type of
No,
petty?
what I was referring to is just being that I wouldn't get married. I wouldn't get remarried. I want to make sure I get all the alimony that I can get.
Okay.
And that way I'm be like,
Okay.
you know what? Like I should be
Okay.
getting remarried. I should be getting married to this person, but this check is real nice.
So you see this
Okay.
this
Nigga had me
so
in court
wrong.
crying to the judge.
So
like,
I'm
bro,
paying
Ain't
it.
nothing
it's
wrong with
been
that
10
petty.
years.
I
That
can get
bitch
with that.
gotta
It's not
I can
even
get with that level of
what?
petty.
It's not even that. I don't care
Get
if,
it all.
if we've been married and I built this empire while she was there. I have no problem with taking care of her. But you not finna be over here stepmanning a nigga while you eating off my money just because
But-
you getting my money.
But
Man.
guess what? It's out of your control though, because when they're in a different household and everything, that's
We
just
do we have kids in this situation?
even if we do or don't.
No. I'm asking a question.
That-
In this
that's
situation,
how
do
That
we
niggas-
have
makes it
kids?
different.
That's how
Alimony
niggas end
actually
up
makes
on
it
them.
different.
Because if we have a kid, my kid is going to be, you want more money for you? Tell me who this man is mama got in the house. Because then I
that's
get-
another. That's petty too.
yeah.
She
That's
started.
petty too.
She
She
started
started
She
it.
did start it. She
She
started
started
it.
it.
That is
But you know what? For my
petty.
own particular situation, I did not want alimony. So I'm just gonna put it out there. For my situation, I
Respect.
didn't ask.
I mean,
I didn't ask
somebody
for
like
it. I
you.
didn't ask for child support.
You
I
see,
did
I
get
don't
half of
really-
his 401k.
And I
So
bet you it was big, wasn't it?
it
Pause.
was.
Pause. We gotta get a
Very.
pause on that.
Cause you and that's how I knew. Cause
Look at
she
I look at the
went,
camera afterwards.
she
and
went
like,
specifically for where she knew where the good money was.
The
See, because you
good
can
money.
you can cheat the system when it comes to child support. Niggas do it all the time, but you can't cheat the 401k.
Gotta play this.
Because the 401k, you know exactly what's in there in that exact moment. Make niggas be so
So
salty.
half of that in the
and
clean
stock
break.
market was very good at that time
See?
too.
Half of that in the clean break. I mean, I guess
6%.
you got to take an L somewhere, fam.
Mhm.
Nobody leaves a divorce scot free.
I would rather take the L in the 401k
Right, that's what I'm saying.
because
Oh, he was pissed.
he's pissed because he's probably planning on retire off of that. Now he got to work a couple of more years now. Well, more than a couple. But I would rather take the L in the 401k because I couldn't touch the money anyway. You
I
out
feel-
my life.
I feel like divorce is like Latin for half.
You're terrible human being.
Say El divorce. Half. Like that.
Then if it's kids, you should just want her to have it. Like
No,
the
you
kids
want
are
your
the
kid.
kids are in the house.
I mean, mine is open. My
Hey.
child support is open, but I've not gone for it.
First of all, as a kid, you got to know your role in this situation. Now, you must remain neutral.
Nah.
You pick a side. I don't
You
know. This
already
is
know half
this
the
is
time.
war.
Half the
But
time
you
they
gotta
rolling with
understand
mom.
that you gotta
War.
understand like
They
how the
rolling with
story is
mama.
being told.
hey, you pick your mama's
It
side.
depends.
You
It depends
you
unless
chose
mama
up.
just out here bogus.
You the op.
bogus, bogus.
It also depends on the state you live in too.
Yeah.
choose your mama's side. You are now the ops.
Sometimes it's not the kid's fault. Sometimes the court picks the mama side on purpose.
Yeah, but that's court. This is family here.
I mean, I'm saying
You chose your mama.
and
You
then,
are
my
now
God.
the ops.
but then you have to
No.
understand also like what was the roles of the relationship. Were we just fucking around and she happened to get pregnant? Were you know, the mistress and
I
you
don't
knew
give a
your
fuck.
place?
If I'm a
Were
good
you the
dad
wife?
and you choose your mama, you are the ops.
But
End of story.
But the thing is, it also depends on what they witnessed.
Right. That's also
So
makes a
that's
difference.
so that's the other part.
You
of
ever
it. So
seen
if
me
they
beat your
witness-
mama? You ever seen me beat you?
What did your mama
or
say though?
yell,
Because
or it,
moms
it don't
can
have to
make the story-
necessarily be a beating. It can be a verbal.
It could be the verbal. It could be
argument.
who
And
does
kids
what.
look at that and they do not like their mamas getting yelled at.
Like,
I be the
because
one to
at
tell
home,
you.
the girls look
Tell
at me as
your
the fun
mama.
dad.
Stop making dumbass choices in life and won't nobody yell.
Nah, that's not true.
Child.
That's not true
That
because
is
my kids
absolutely
they
right.
make me yell at them daily.
I was talking about the mama.
Oh, okay.
Like if your mama out here just doing shit that causes me to yell, then of course I'm going
What
to
will
yell.
cause you to
I
yell
was
at?
just gonna ask that.
What will cause you to yell?
Because she ain't your child to be yelling at.
Right.
You can talk, right?
I don't know if you taking care of her. That
What?
kind of
You
puts
can
her as a
talk.
dependent,
Wait
right?
a minute. Taking care of.
Taking care of her.
Like doesn't that kind
Independent.
of make her dependent?
Oh,
Well,
Lord Jesus.
I don't-
I'm just asking the question.
No.
I don't know what exactly
is the answer.
Right.
would-
I'm like, how did we get here?
Like that whole middle eyebrow right here,
I don't,
just
and
like,
I don't
I'm
need
like,
that. That's
wait a
gonna be.
minute.
I
Yeah,
need
don't make
wrinkles.
beautiful have frown lines. Ain't that what they
Ooh.
call them?
all she gonna do is change the definition of beauty. So what's the problem? The hell?
Yeah, then everybody was like, frown lines is in.
Facts.
I saw it on the DefFresh. They in.
Oh my God.
But I mean, I'm not a type of nigga that raises his voice anyway. So for you to trigger me to make me start yelling, you really had to fuck up.
Okay, so that's why is your trigger someone else's problem?
Ooh.
You said what?
Why
You
is
said
your
what?
trigger someone else's problem? Because
Whose problem is it?
you said the
you said
mom.
it, you just
If
said
she's
it.
triggering me,
But you need to be able to control yourself to not allow that to
Especially
trigger
in
you.
front of the children.
Put them hoes in check. Is what she's saying. Check your feelings, fam.
oh, I thought you meant check
Pick
my
up-
bitch.
Pick up your feelings, as in
Pick
Jasmine
up
would
your
say.
feelings. We were just talking about
If
that.
you do something and I don't like it, I'm going to express to you that I did not like it.
And it's a
Express
correct
yourself.
way to express it, though. You don't have to get loud. You don't have to
Do
get
it.
ignorant or anything. You just, you have that
Okay,
conversation.
well,
discuss
and
it.
you're
Mhm.
right. We should have a conversation. Now, if this conversation starts to get a little out of hand,
It
now
shouldn't get
you
out of hand.
what women shouldn't get out of hand, but most
But
of
don't
them
see.
do.
Wait a minute. Sarah.
Lord,
Ooh,
see,
I'm
You
young,
don't-
bruh.
see,
don't
women
put
shouldn't.
the
All everybody together,
right
all of them.
the
Yeah.
collective,
A collective,
men and women. No one should be getting beside themselves like that.
right? We shouldn't. So if you see that I'm not getting beside myself, why you getting beside yourself?
All right, so not to change the subject too much, but I love both y'all nails today.
Oh,
This
Oh,
shit's on
thanks.
point.
Thank you.
thank you.
I'm just saying. You gotta read the room sometimes, bro.
I know that's why because
I like
I
the way
had
you
You like the
deflected.
Look,
I had
you
one
repeat that?
for the nails, but I see
Mhm.
where you was going. So
Yeah, you
it just I reeled it in. You don't
Mhm.
want to. I can't say that.
Mhm.
because they
I'ma say it
tacky,
later,
you know. So both of y'all are moms, right? What's some of the most difficult things y'all have done since parenting? Because you're a new mom and you're a nigga get out of my
Seasoned.
house.
I'm seasoned.
You definitely see.
Season.
What's some of the conflicts that you came across that you be like, you know what? If I had a do-over, I would change that.
Nothing right now. Like you said, I'm just
Scaring kids with
5
vacuum
and 2.
cleaners.
So
Scaring kids
well,
with
about
vacuum
to be
cleaners.
in June. So they little.
You scared
Yes,
kids with
yeah.
a
They
vacuum
just
cleaner?
Yeah, she's scared.
Oh yeah, Kai.
She scared Kai with a vacuum cleaner.
Cause she stays. Kai is my.
Hip.
Yeah, my 11-year-old is like that.
So if I reach for the vacuum, she's still on my leg until I turn that mug on. Then she out of there.
Mhm.
Then I can
But
get what
Kai-
I need to do
Kai
done.
only knows you though, right? She don't really like go to daycare or nothing like that.
No, neither
See,
one
that's
of
why.
them did.
That's what I'm saying.
Kalia
But she don't know no
didn't
better.
either.
That's the issue I had with Tiana. Tiana didn't go to daycare or school,
Mm-mm.
so she was always home with us. Now she lazy as fuck.
But you allowed that to happen.
No, unfortunately, it wasn't me. It was the grandparents because both sets were always home. So
You mean lazy and don't want to pick up her toys?
don't want to pick up her toys,
'Cause
don't want to go to
that's-
bed, don't want to get up
yeah.
in the morning. No, she wake up like she
Yeah.
needs coffee every day to get her day started. Like, I can't do this.
She's just not a morning person.
Can't do this.
She's not a morning person.
She a morning person now because she want to go to school. She want to go hang out with the little Hispanic kids.
School is overrated.
Not for her. This is her first time finally being in classroom. But school has sucked for her. She went to kinder care for like a month. White bitches pissed her off. I don't want to go back. Supposed to start at school when she was 4. It was like, because your birthday in November, you got to wait a year.
Yeah, that happened to me.
So it was like, she was pissed. Like,
Yeah.
I'm done with this shit.
Yeah,
Don't even wanna
COVID
try.
ruined it for my baby.
School.
And then COVID hit. So when she
Yeah,
finally could get in
COVID
school,
ruined
they
it
was
for my
like,
baby.
we're closing schools.
In person.
Now you got to go virtual.
I wish I could have did virtual school.
No, I don't. Because after sitting there watching my kids, bruh, fuck virtual school.
Mm-mm.
Well,
But it depends on the school system though too, because like my kids are in Elmbrook, Brookfield. They just gave them their stuff. They did it, and they was done for the day.
And see,
Wow.
my kids, because they go to Spanish immersion, and English is a second language. They have to be in class. They got breakout groups and works and seesaw and all this shit. They go to school like it's fucking school every day.
Well,
and my kids check out.
I feel like people learn different.
Yeah.
True.
So the way I'm like myself, learning on the internet would have been cool.
See, for me,
like sitting at home and not having to
being
be
around your friends
because they were my distraction. They were why I was fucking off in school.
See,
if I sat at home and it was just me, I got no choice but to do this shit.
See, and my kids need friends. Like my kids need friends. They need social interaction. Lily needs to be the class clown. She does.
See, that's what we need.
And then my last year of high school was all computer. I just had to go to a fucking campus to do that shit. But I was like, damn, why the fuck I couldn't do this for 4 years? I had to be bad to get this kind of privilege. That's a bitch.
And it was a privilege instead of a punishment.
Right. My last year.
Yes, it was.
To you.
Alternative high school is fucking lit.
Nah, I couldn't do it, bruh.
You know how many? First of all, 8 hours of school, that's bullshit to me. I got all this shit done 3 hours a day.
See, me, I needed that because
all I
had to socialize.
Nah.
I had to be the life of the party.
Nah, at that point in time, I
had to be the smartest in the building.
Being the life of the motherfucking party I was almost in high school 6 years. Now I'm done. I'm done.
My.
When the guidance counselor sits you down in the motherfucking office, was like, hey, if this nigga stay here in this building, South Division, he graduating in 6.
Oh no.
Mom's was like,
me.
Nope.
I could have been done in 3.
We can get you the fuck out of here.
And that's the only reason why I was a class clown, because I was bored. And that's the issue Lily has. She's bored. Like, these niggas are behind me. I don't know what to do. I'm going to play the PlayStation until it's time for seesaw.
That's because school sucks.
But see, that's when I'm going to go this route with it. The teachers should be able to go ahead. No, I'm saying that they need to have, if the teachers pick up on the fact that these kids are advanced, that they need to be giving them some stuff to do to help out with that. Because that's what happened with my oldest and my middle one. That's how they end up becoming advanced in school, because their teacher picked up the fact that they were smart. So they're like, okay, let's have you do this extra stuff or whatever. But now it's kind of going backwards with my middle one, because she's like, I'm like, Mom, they're giving me too much work because they know I'm smart. And so I got to intervene and be like, okay, look, she don't need to teach the class. Right. So why y'all giving her so much work to do? Yep. Because that's what's boiling down to.
Because she's bored. We're giving her so much work because when she does the class work, she then becomes a distraction. Lily is definitely a distraction. She'll sit there and talk to Alexa all day.
You know what?
She will. Alexa, what is this? Why does this do this? Alexa, play Roar.
That's on my youngest one does that with Google. She's like, hey, Google.
I got suspended a lot when I was
like,
in
Alexa,
school.
who's Jasmine Sullivan?
And are we talking like
what about
middle school or high school? Like elementary school?
Like between 8th grade and high school. Yeah, I spent a lot of time at home.
What about you, Casey? You seem like you were a social butterfly.
I was.
Everybody knows.
I definitely was. Nothing has changed that way.
Were you tomboyish?
People person. Middle school, yes. High school is when I found out I was
a girl.
Because I wasn't having all that shit in middle school. Boys want to touch my hair, had hair down my back. Stop! Like I wasn't on none of that.
How often was niggas meeting you at your locker in high school?
I had a boyfriend, so it was.
You had a boyfriend?
Just one.
Just
at a time.
How long were they your boyfriend?
How long do relationships last?
How long they last?
So,
because them shits lasted 6 weeks.
Freshman and sophomore year,
same
I had
dude?
the same dude.
Oh, look at you!
And then I broke up with him, and then met someone else, and then
you broke up with him.
You broke up with him. Why you break up with him?
What he do?
I don't remember.
We
were kids. I don't remember. I think I found somebody else or something.
Damn.
He didn't go to my school no more. Well, the other one didn't either, so that was kind of irrelevant.
So he transferred on you, and you was like,
no, he was done. He was done. I was a freshman. He was a senior.
You was dating, see?
So he was done.
You was dating
done with school.
That's why you like older men.
Yeah, I always have. I'll date my age, but
that's not what you want.
Not really.
You date up to?
Right now I'm actually dating somebody that's younger than me.
Oh, trying to get your groove on.
It's only a few years. It's nothing.
Gotta
We
get
still,
your
in the same,
groove.
we still in the same decade.
Go
Oh,
ahead.
Gotta
Go
get your
ahead.
groove on.
Go ahead,
That's
Stella.
nothing. That's nothing.
Gotta get your groove
Now, if
on.
it was like
Is that
10 or
it
so
is-
years.
Oh, you fucking suck.
Because we never needed it.
That's I
Until
don't
right
care.
now.
I made the clip. It's going on the board next.
Do we got the bomb at least?
But I mean, but think about it though too, because I do look younger.
That's a joke.
So
Yes, you do.
therefore,
You do look
I don't look
younger.
my age. So
You
that's
don't.
what those
You don't.
people.
He didn't believe when I told him it was your birthday.
I
that one
definitely
day.
did.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't look your age either.
A lot of people say it, but
You don't even look like you got kids.
they still say that.
Tell you the only one in the room looked at
You
that.
got kids? I'd be like, yeah, but
Actually,
I just
I
had
don't.
them.
If
Like
you
I
wanna
had
be
my
funny,
first
I
child
actually
when I was
look older
31.
some
Like,
days.
geez.
This is stressful being a CEO, bro.
Hey man, you've been doing it for 10 years though, bro. You should be,
Sweater guy.
you should be used to it.
Yes, I've been dealing with Casey for 10 plus years.
Yeah, when I
Don't say dealing with is if it's been a bad thing though. You saying
You've had your days.
we all do.
you more than others.
I won't say that.
Fuck y'all.
I won't say that much.
Like period.
But we love
Because
you.
didn't
We have-
nobody ask y'all to remain my friend all
We
this time?
have memories.
Y'all
with you
could have
that
left
we
me
will
alone a long time ago.
We did.
You know what?
And you still
Who
came
did? Like,
You
where,
came back.
where did you go?
We were all still partying, so it didn't make no sense.
Yeah, it's like as many times as like you just like we be sitting in the car like, you know, tonight's the last night. I'm fucking with any of these niggas. I don't want to see none of you motherfuckers
And
ever
then it'd be a
again.
barbecue the next weekend.
Then, right, next weekend, hey fam, we finna go here, here, here.
All right, cool.
All right, bro, I'll be there. It's like, damn, I just said I don't want to hang out with you niggas no more. All y'all do is fight and drink Hennessy. And
Yeah.
guess what we doing next weekend? We gonna fight and drink Hennessy.
And I was not a part of that. Y'all only would get it if y'all piss me off while I'm drunk. Then I gotta cuss you out. But I'ma hug you at the end.
Yes, you're very loving. When you
You're very
Yes.
loving when you're under the
And
influence.
that's it.
And I think that's
So
why
what's
we
wrong
keep.
with that?
I think that's why we keep you around.
you're like a Sour Patch Kid.
Like
I'm similar though too.
but we
I'm
love
very,
you,
I'm
though,
already
Casey.
very loving though.
I've
anyway, so.
never seen
You
you
drink?
under influence.
I would have never thought that.
You know, I find out something new
Like
about her
hard
every time.
liquor?
I swear to God, she y'all really.
kill me.
No, no, like
if
hard-
y'all think
like-
I'm just
Like vodka,
okay, first of all, I
like
wanna
wine,
know what
yes. Wine, yes. I'd have give you like a wine.
I
person.
definitely would give you a wine,
like hard liquor, no. Like you
You know
want some
what? If
whiskey?
I
You want a
drink
shot?
like a nice Stella
brown
Rossa.
apple?
I don't know what the fuck, bro.
Look, I'm like some Douce. Like I drink like Terramana tequila. You know, I'll do like Tito's.
see?
you want
Prairie
it?
Farm.
You one of them
Um,
people?
Yeah.
Hey, her and Tori be best friends because that's all that nigga ever want to drink.
Yeah.
I'm just so glad he stopped drinking Absolute. Cause that nigga was feeding me
Hard
Absolute
times.
and Ricky's one night,
was
and
hard
I
times.
swear,
Absolute, that's a headache.
I
I
spent
gotta do
all
can't
my
do,
money
like,
that night.
Rail and stuff.
Not
like that.
no
That's a headache.
more. Not anymore. That's a
Can't do that.
48-hour recovery time.
Yeah,
What?
that's like almost close.
Absolute.
Absolute.
Yeah, absolutely
Yeah, I can't
not.
do
We'll
that.
never drink that shit
No.
again.
That's like
Absolute
Everclear.
definitely give you that weird ass headache.
I was
bro.
in Total Wine one day and I was like, hey, this shit right here, this whole shelf, y'all need to stop selling this. He was like, why? I was
The
like, this
taco-
shit's bad.
Taco shelf.
Man, they damn near might as well be the taco show. Absolute is
Listen.
terrible.
Yeah.
Tori
Vodka.
swore by that shit. Like,
Because Tori's Tori, fam. Shout out to the other persons of Real Bar Talk. My alcoholic best friend
so Tom,
No, I want to know
and
what
my
y'all.
favorite banker.
what you want to know what we thought of you?
I've always
Yeah,
looked at
I
you
wanna
as
know
a
what y'all. I really want to know what y'all think about me.
as
Y'all
a very posh woman.
kept. Look, a
Yeah,
kept
very
woman.
Posh,
I
dog?
wish.
Oh, you said posh.
You know I gotta change up my vocabulary. They keep calling you to come back to the streets.
You're just gonna have your ringtone on?
Let her be, fam. She the
You know.
guest.
My fault. I'll go ahead. Look,
I was just saying, bro.
I didn't
Like,
realize that it was on. You know, I didn't. You know.
oh, you didn't realize that the first time it went toot 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 toot.
Hey, you know what? Why are you hating?
I'm not hating. I just want you to respect my platform, fam.
You know what?
Jesus.
You want to put some respect? Speaking of that, it is the anniversary of putting some respect on your name.
That's
all.
It is the anniversary.
It is.
Of that.
Right.
It
So
is.
I will go ahead and put some respect.
That's
on
all I ask. You know, everybody.
Now the next time she come here, fuck you and your feelings. But
Yeah, you can be as mean as
Today.
you want next time.
today, so what we talking about today, Juan?
I don't know, bro. We just
No, we gotta talk about something here.
Well, Tom, what would you like to talk about? You the topic, man. I'm the nigga that just show up.
See,
I've been
not
showing
how-
up for 10 years. That's what
not
I've
how
done.
this works.
You just want to change it? What? If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
You have came up with topics sometimes, bro. You have came up with a lot of topics.
I didn't have any
Some-
topics today. But,
some very.
I mean, we'll say
respectful-
rest in peace to Black Rob. And Diddy should do something, but we know he won't.
Yes.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, he's paying for the funeral.
Don't say that's fire. You should have been doing more than that, but
Yeah.
You know what? Now that
I mean,
we're-
I ain't gonna say it was his responsibility to do it, but could've
was
looked
it
out.
though? Like, I honestly feel like as record label owners, as people who take artistries and artists' careers and mold them, you gotta take care of their longevity too, bruh. Like, just because Black Rob ain't making no more music for you, that doesn't mean you leave niggas out on the street. Like,
True.
we were talking, I don't know whose show we were talking about this on, but like, I feel like, I think it was on Real Bar Talk, where like the record label should actually have some kind of funds built into their contracts.
Mhm.
Like, was it H. Kane that said that?
Mhm.
Shout out to H. Kane. Make sure you go get the Baptism, fire ass album. Whereas in like, you want us to get away from these pebble contracts.
True.
Okay. So how do you make the new contracts look? And one of the things should be savings and investments.
Well, contingency plans.
Contingency
basically.
plans. You know, even if you like, okay, you sign this contract, 3-album deal. Your first album, you only get 20% of your actual money. The other 80% goes into a trust fund or a savings. Because your contract is a 3-album deal, on the average, you're probably gonna drop an album, a good album, what, every year and a half?
It depends on you.
Yeah, it depends on you. Well, it depends on how the music business is at the time.
Mhm.
But let's just be really realistic. During Black Rob time, you probably dropped an album every 2 years.
Yes.
Okay. So you're looking at about a 5-6 year contract.
Right.
So you throw 80% of your first album sales into a CD that matures after 5 years. So by the time your contract is done, you get this big balloon payment. Okay. When it's time to renew after your third album, because if you flop, we definitely ain't fucking with you, but at least you got money to go independent by yourself. If you did good, we gonna renew you, but now we take that 80% from the first one and let's slap it in the 401k.
Where do I have room to rob you?
That's second and third album.
Because this sounds like I don't have no wiggle room to rob you, my guy.
You got to remember,
Because that's what record.
no,
I
but
ain't
you
trying,
have,
but that's what the record
but you know,
business is
record-
based on. Somebody,
Yeah,
I got to
yes
get
and no.
mine.
but
But
that's
you
where they
also
get it
have
on the
that
back end because
financial
we front. You got to remember, we front everything. So the profit that you making, that's after we've already got our cut out of you.
Oh, so we got.
So we still robbed you
Okay.
as record labels,
Just making sure.
but now we helping what we gave to you. We helping you say, if we take record sales and you put that in the CD, now go tour your life away because that's how you really make your money.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That's the way. That's how we know you got dedication to this music business and you're not trying to be a ringtone rapper. That's still a thing.
Nah.
No.
One hot single, and then
No.
it's you done.
You know what? Fam?
Well, that's what TikTok is now, right?
Well, TikTok, yeah, basically, if you think
Yeah.
about it, so yeah, they just evolved
'Cause,
ringtone rappers.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of niggas. I'm like, I ain't never heard of you, but I watch TikTok
Yo,
like
TikTok go hard.
religiously.
Yeah.
So now I'm picking up
And
on all
it's a
these new
TikTok
songs.
song.
Yeah, because this is one nigga who I follow on TikTok. I can't remember his name. He been making his own music now. Like it's his little brother comes into the studio, and this is actually his music. Shit's fire. But as an album, probably wouldn't buy it.
I pay for album.
I didn't know Bust It was a real song. I thought it was just a challenge, a TikTok challenge.
Yeah,
I didn't know it was a whole song.
Oh yeah, that's the
Yeah.
chick who was supposed to replace Meg Thee Stallion.
She was supposed to replace her.
nobody's replacing
Replace
Meg.
her for what?
Well, that's
I mean,
opening
the
act.
dude that signed Meg originally, he went and signed her too.
Oh, okay.
So that's where the joke came in of her being Meg's replacement.
Mm.
Meg's not going nowhere.
Oh.
She's too down to earth of an
Just-
artist.
Just wish Meg would make better music, but
Just like you wish Nas would pick better beats. We
I
got
do.
it right,
I do.
and
Well,
we
he
got
did-
last
he
album.
did
We got
now.
it. We
Yeah.
got
He got
better
hit
beats.
for it.
Took that nigga
He-
20 years, but he figured it out.
So maybe Meg will make better music. Like it just got.
I just want like a lot of people say, like, why you hate female? I don't hate female rap. I love Meg. I just want from track 1 to track whatever for this shit to all make sense and be good.
There's not too many female hip hop artists album who do that though.
Or even
I-
male. for
I
that
feel like
matter.
by the-
anybody.
I feel
now
like
is
it's-
hit or miss.
It's all rappers like
sometimes.
that. Like
Because nobody
not
makes
just
complete
female.
projects anymore.
Right.
Like Chris Brown proved that nigga, he just make playlists.
Cocaine is a hell of a drug.
He
Don't
makes
talk,
playlist
don't talk
music.
about Chris.
Please.
This is what he
Like,
does.
Show me the lie.
Don't talk about Chris.
Chris does coke, and we know that
Okay, but what does that have to do with his artistry?
because
I mean, there's
people
several
under
people that
people
make
under the influence make fabulous music.
Yes, they do.
So Chris
You-
makes dope
like,
ass music. You
Chris-
just don't know when to stop.
Right. Like I love Chris Brown. He make
5
good
years
music,
Mhm.
but like he get the tooting lies. He
He
just
just keep
he
going.
don't he don't know when to
He don't
quit.
stop.
He
Like
was- Like the student, the regular probably like, all right, bro.
Okay,
Fifth
well,
album, 17
you
songs.
got 30
Cool, that's
songs
cool.
on
Just
this.
give me 17 songs.
Mhm.
Chris turned that
He
shit
need
in.
to
It's
get 32.
40. It's
Yeah,
45.
Yeah.
Exactly.
They said-
Then he come back with the deluxe. Like, oh no, I got
Yep.
62
I
for
wasn't
you.
done yet. I
He
found
said,
this in my
"Wait a minute.
basement.
I
That's
wasn't
right.
done. Y'all forgot this part.
But
Now it's
it be
100 songs.
fire though. You know,
I don't.
And we're not mad at that. That's why we
Did
love
you listen
him.
to the Indigo album?
I did.
It's
How long did-
75
how long did
songs
it
on
take
that
you?
album.
I was gonna say it
All
take a
75 was
minute.
good.
You
You know,
Look.
it
Nah.
carried me through.
Chris Brown.
No.
Chris
probably
Brown
get
could
lost.
have
You
gotten
put it-
out of
put it
3
on while you
contracts
cleaning
with
up.
the Indigo album.
You said what?
Chris Brown could have got out of 3 contracts with the Indigo album.
Yes, he could have.
He could have, but
He could have got out of Tupac's contract with that
Big
goddamn
fact.
album.
Oh my God.
It's 7 albums in
It's
this
7
one
albums
playlist.
in here. And it's crazy because if you go to Ingo and you find your vibe, you can pick about good 12 songs. Okay, this vibe. Okay, this is this vibe. This is this vibe. Okay, this is this vibe. You can literally make multiple Chris Brown albums.
Bro, he has mastered the streaming game.
He broke it.
He's mastered it. I don't know why other
You
niggas
can't
don't
go
follow
nowhere
his
without hearing the Chris
blueprint.
Brown song now at this point.
He on like
Off the
everybody.
same album.
Yeah.
And his feature game is out this world.
Mhm.
Him and Drake, they won't sit the fuck down.
Yeah. I might have to start doing cocaine.
No one. It's a hell of a drug.
Jesus.
It is.
It might open my creativity.
It might
Please
also
don't.
open up a lot of other things.
I
That's
might-
what they say about mushrooms too.
Now, mushrooms will take you to a whole nother place.
You know it.
I've done it before.
you
Where
know,
did it take you?
I was seeing colors and sound
Like-
and horses and
different
ponies.
colors?
Yeah.
you saw
Like-
sounds.
I saw sound.
Hey,
Where you think I got that phrase from?
You
You-
saw the sound.
When you see a sound being
Okay, so
made,
you know how, like,
find the
You know, in
motherfucker.
comic books when
What's
it's
your
like,
favorite
bam,
song
kapow.
Of all time. What's the song you hear you can just, it would never stay off repeat for at least 3 hours?
You know what? Right now, I like the leave the door open.
That's my shit. Okay.
So
Imagine that song on mushrooms, right? So first of all, the world is fuzzy. Now you in a smoky bar in the South with a
This
whole
is where you
band.
did shrooms at.
No, this is the vibe I got while I was
Oh.
When I did shrooms,
like,
I
that
was
wasn't a
sitting in
good
my
idea.
when I did shrooms, I was sitting in my room.
But you
But
thought,
when I'm on the shrooms, I was in Idlewild.
but you okay.
You know what?
Okay, and the band was playing, and Anderson Paak is on stage getting his whole shit off while Bruno was on the mic crooning like a motherfucker.
Mm.
And then all of a sudden, the guitars get to playing and the keyboards, and all of a sudden you see the melodies coming out of it like you in a fucking Andre 3000 video.
I've grown to love that song via
Yeah.
TikTok
I love that song, period.
because all the
It's a
chicks
vibe.
be doing it on TikTok and it be dope.
It's a
When they do
vibe,
the
dog.
videos.
It is.
I'm excited for this album. You already
It's
know I've been an
definitely
Anderson
a vibe.
Paak fan anyway, though.
You are Anderson Paak.
I have been.
Other than shrooms, what have you? What else have you
now
tried,
we want
Tom?
to know since you now
Since
opened the
it's-
door.
Since it's 10 years, I've been given acid before without me realizing it was
Wow.
acid,
Shit.
Yikes.
and it caused me to dance to "One More Time" by Daft Punk for 11 minutes straight. I told this story on a previous episode. Go back and check out that episode.
Wow, acid. What form? Like what
It was
form of
a
drug is that?
It was it's LSD,
Oh,
and when they gave it to me in the form of a Listerine strip,
Oh,
so it was dripped.
She snuck you.
Yeah, so
it was a woman.
it was a girl I was dating.
She was
at the
trying
time.
to. Oh, you guys were dating? Was she
Yeah.
trying to rape you?
No, she could have got it for free. She didn't have to rape me, but we were
Dog.
partying.
Sex on acid gotta be amazing.
Bro, I can't remember if we did it or not. It was I was gone.
wow.
I'm pretty sure you don't remember it.
I don't
I
remember
would
it
have
at
been
all.
mad at her. You were mad
No. How can I be mad?
because
It
she
was-
snuck it.
it was
She didn't
already
even say, "Hey, this is acid.
So,
Want
wh-
some?"
so what happened was
Like,
this is how it
give
happened.
me a choice.
This is how it happened.
Nah, you don't. Nah.
So this is how it happened. We
As
was-
a woman, don't give niggas choices,
Yeah.
but we as men have to give y'all
we
all
have
the
to give you all the
choices.
choices. So We'll come back.
We'll come back to that.
Yeah, we need to come back to that. We need to revisit that.
So
It's a fact.
what it
That
was
sound like
we were at
jail.
a rave because I was in Detroit because that's where she was from at the time. So we went to this one warehouse rave. Now, we're all dancing, partying, everybody around each other. It was all the races mixed together. It was a nice little melting pot that day. So friends took out a Listerine, looked like one of the little green Listerine strip where you just pull it out. So it looked like one of those, right?
Right.
So, she, put one in her mouth and she gave one to me. When she first took it out, I'm thinking, like, okay, we've been in here for a while. Maybe my breath stank.
You felt offended.
Not gonna complain. My baby put a Listerine strip in my mouth. My breath stank. We have been drinking. I get it.
Was it minty?
No.
See, that
You
would've
ever had Listerine? You ever had the original Listerine? The brownish
the
yellow
brown.
one.
Oh, that one.
That shit
I thought you
spicy?
meant the blue.
That's how it hit my
Okay.
tongue.
Yeah.
Because I had a little kick to it. So I'm cool and I'm chilling. And of course, we still dancing. All of a sudden, that shit.
Oh, so he was like Terry Crews in there with the whistles and everything.
Right.
Yo.
Felt like you ever felt your face like melt? Like you just
No.
get that
I don't want to feel my damn face melt.
Right.
Yo.
Like your whole body just falls off.
Yeah, it's like
I am-
Just come off the bone,
you
off the
just
bristle,
it's like how the meat
like,
falls
wait a
off the
minute.
bone when it's
No.
cooked properly.
You felt tender, bro?
I felt
He was
First of all-
tenderized. He was
That nigga
I'm
said
not
tenderized.
gonna
I
use
was-
that
You were-
verbiage.
you were seasoned and
That nigga said
tenderized.
I was tender.
But all my senses were tingling, so I felt everything. It was a nice experience that I will never do again,
I am so
and I'm definitely never doing it by
Absolutely not.
myself.
I am so scared of
Absolutely not.
drugs. And
Like
my,
anything other than weed, I don't want it.
and my coworkers
That's what
be
I'm saying. I would
offering
be
me shit
pissed.
And I wasn't mad
the time.
because I'm very experimental with a lot of stuff.
But drugs, though,
Oh,
what if you
yeah.
had got hooked?
We
Or
wouldn't
what if
Like-
you would have had
Like,
like,
you itching, and you like you
Yeah,
don't
what
know
if
what
would've
you
been-
need.
You would have been in the pigeon coop.
I would have been in the
Like I need some more. I
I've
need
never
some
been
more of those
hooked.
strips.
I've never been hooked.
Give me the strips, babe.
That's why I'm scared.
White Jesus.
Strip for the strip.
That's why I'm scared to try cocaine.
Ooh.
Praise white Jesus. I don't.
Because
I
I
know
feel
my
like that
limits.
one
You won't
bump,
Stop.
I'ma like it.
Mhm.
And if I like it, I'm gonna want to do it again. And then once
You
you,
know-
do it again,
Well,
you keep doing it. Now you have
no,
a
no,
problem.
no. Here's the difference with liking it and getting hooked. You can like it, but do you have access to it? Because I've never had access to LSD ever again since then. So it's not whether or not I liked it or I'll do it again. It's never been
I feel
presented
like
me
you'll
again.
find the access.
Yeah,
You'll
I work in
find it.
Brookfield,
No,
bro.
See, and I
Like,
wouldn't. But
yeah,
see,
you
I
make
wouldn't
it
go.
happen.
That's
I wouldn't
not
go
hard.
find it.
That's
I
not
wouldn't go
hard.
look for it either. I wouldn't go look for like if we was out partying. I did a line one time just to do a line, and I liked it. I'm not gonna go look for it again because I don't need it.
I don't know, bro. When you like, it's like food. Like when somebody puts you on something, you be like, hey, that shit was bomb. I gotta get it again.
No, see, I'm not like that because the only things like soda, I'm addicted to Mountain Dew because I can fucking get it anywhere. It's actually cheaper to get a goddamn soda this day and age than to get water.
That's true.
Well, that's a whole nother story.
But that's on purpose though.
My nigga was just
Okay.
complaining about paying $3 for a bottle of water. I was like, what the fuck?
Right. But that's
Fuck are you
different. It's just on
drinking?
purpose.
Just buy it from the case. Buy it by the case. Like,
That,
Right.
that must have came out like an angel's asshole. That shit cost you $3.
Mhm.
well,
God
that's
damn.
actually how much these are. But I get them by the case at Amazon,
And you
so
see-
it's not that much.
And you see how beautiful
They
it
used to
keeps her.
complain inside the bars
Skin
when
just
we
be
would sell
glowing.
Voss water, the glass, the Voss water
Because the
for $5.
Voss water look fancy than a
I ain't
bitch.
paying $5 for no fucking water, but then they'll come back and get it.
Because Voss water looks fancy than a bitch. You are
Yeah.
paying for the fanciness.
Mhm.
Give me a bottle of distilled ice mountain. That should be $125 at the most.
Nope, 99 cents that first time.
Then they in the
Wow,
bar, so it's
Ice
got to be.
Mountain.
They got to jack up the price.
Yeah, then it's $3.
Yeah. So
That should be crazy. You ever be in a liquor store and you see like that bottle costs $30? Now when I go to the club tonight, that shit finna be $3.50.
Yeah.
and niggas will pay it.
And you motherfuckers be
And
paying.
niggas
I
will
heard
pay
on the
for it.
radio, and I don't even listen to the radio, but an advertisement for a liquor store. I ain't gonna say it because I ain't getting paid, but 2/5 of Hennessy for $75. I'm like, but if you go buy 2 bottles in a club, you're looking at like $500.
Because niggas will buy it.
That's crazy.
Buying
why
liquor
would
in
you
the
wanna do
club
that?
is the worst waste of money.
Unless you're, I mean, us women, we don't have that issue though.
Which is why I
Right.
hate, and that's why liquor is so expensive because they be giving away for free up until midnight anyway. As long as you got a vagina or you look like you got a vagina,
Damn.
the world we live in.
Shout out to all the cross dressing and trans.
They don't like to be called trannies, bro.
I didn't call
He
them
didn't say
trans.
that.
I said
Okay.
trans.
Yeah.
You just called them trannies.
No, I just wanted to make sure. I found that out the other day.
I would have called them nigga bitches, but I didn't. Did I?
Whoa. No.
I'm sorry.
Do you?
Jesus.
You just
No.
gotta go to the most
Jeez
extreme.
I'm sorry.
But since I just want to
I
bring
don't
that
got no
up,
beef with the trans community.
learn something new today. That's all I'm saying. I'm just putting out some knowledge that I just learned. They don't like to be called trannies. You got to call them trans. They prefer that.
I mean, we don't like to be called niggas, but people still keep calling us niggas.
Yeah, the derogatory way.
Yeah, man.
Or unless we friends.
It's what you answer to.
You go tell the trans that is what you answer to. Nah.
Actually, it is what they answer
Right, I'm
to.
like-
With them, that is the
Right,
case. That's
I'm
why we
like-
so confused.
Don't call us trannies. Well, motherfucker, don't look this way if you hear the word tranny. Now what? How you
No,
like
they
that
gonna
one?
correct you, just like we gonna correct people when they put the ER real hard at the end.
I don't even put it. I just say it. Hard ER. Just let you know
Super hard.
you are
I'll be-
acting like a
Like I'll be
nigger.
They'll
asking.
let you know though, because now they're them and us and we. And
Yeah,
They
but
could,
like
it's too,
all of that.
what's your real name? Are you Brandon or you Brenda today? Let me
So
know.
they'll let you know.
Because
They
them,
don't
he,
even-
she, and we.
They don't even do that no more, but they just go to a whole new name. Like if they were Brandon at one point, now they're Claudine.
That's an old last name. If I come across anybody my age named Claudine, fam, who's your mama? Who's your grandma? How old are you for real?
Claudine.
That's an old last name. Like niggas be named Earl. It's old. as-
Earl won't go away though.
They are named after their granddaddy. You
Earl
know
won't
that
go
all
away.
time.
Niggas is still
If you know somebody named Earl, he is named after his granddaddy.
niggas, they definitely have been passing that name.
Just sitting
down.
in class. Jermaine.
5-year-old Earl.
Jerome.
Michael. Earl.
And the crazy part is the little kids that be named Earl look old as hell.
Mhm.
Like you just knew this nigga was going to be old.
That's that little Benjamin Button.
I
They
had a-
just age in reverse, or
No, they just aged.
Mhm.
Period. I'm still surprised Shock D dead, man.
why?
Heart.
It's life. Shit
But-
happens.
Speaking of shit
Still
happens,
sad.
we don't normally talk about stuff like this on this show, but
What happened?
a police officer actually got found guilty.
Praise white Jesus. Hallelujah. Drop a gem on that shit.
I'm just saying.
They gonna fuck him and then fuck him up.
The sad part is they were gonna fuck him up for being a cop regardless.
Yeah, but they also gonna fuck him.
They're probably gonna put him. He's probably in.
He's already in
special.
solitary confinement,
Yeah,
but they
I was
said
gonna
they're
say.
doing that because they want him to actually be sentenced. Because we need them to be sentenced. Because if we don't, then we really don't get no true satisfaction.
And then also
We already
the
know he's
possibility
gonna
of
get
appeal.
killed like maybe months after he gets into jail.
A lot of people don't believe he's even gonna do time. They think this is all just a
I think he has
ploy
to.
to shut people up.
No, he has to. And the reason why he has to is because this particular case went international. Like, I'm not saying that other ones didn't get some kind of international press. No, the whole fucking world didn't have shit to do. And they protested like a motherfucker about this situation. So I think he was going to get found guilty regardless of what the evidence showed, because people want blood. And he basically got sacrificed. Because even his defense team came with some dumb. Well, you know, he had a drug habit. So that's what really caused. Like, no, my guy. I've never seen a nigga die from weed.
That's a fact.
I've seen a nigga die over weed.
That's also a
I've
fact.
seen a nigga die from selling weed,
I just
but I've never seen a nigga die from weed.
the judicial system, in my opinion, is all fucked up.
It's always been
Because
fucked
it's
up.
just like it just be shit that, like, as a normal person, I'm like, well, okay, so if it's me and you drop something and that motherfucker break, and it's 7 other motherfuckers besides me and you saw this, and everybody can say you did it. What the fuck are we here for? But you did it. You broke it. Pay for it. It's like it's a body cam. Like the body cam is supposed to show what the fuck happened.
That's if they saw him.
I'm just
No,
like
they turned
70
it
motherfuckers. Like I seen them. Like you did this, and they was like, I don't really know, bro. We gotta
It's
take it to
their
trial.
word against his, right?
I was like, man, no, fuck that.
Why is our court system even like that? Like, if we got proof,
That's
that
why you need to
did-
let me be a judge.
No
First of
one.
all-
Show me video evidence. Oh, that's you? Yeah, you gotta go, fam. Bang.
Well, first of all, it's
20
not
years.
even made for us. So let's go ahead and start from there and work our way
True.
back.
That's a
It's
true
not because
statement.
we're not even considered people.
True.
We were
Three-fifths
So-
That's
three-fifths
all
of
the
a
way-
person.
all the
and
way
we only
true.
went from 2/5 to 3/5 because niggas needed more votes in the South.
Basically.
Real talk.
So,
Terrible human beings.
So,
Hey,
yeah.
can we just like move all the black people to like the West Coast and just let us do our own shit?
All of them?
All of us.
Nah, I'm good.
Not all of them.
There's
Because the
some
ones
niggas I
who
don't wanna
love
deal
Some
with.
white
gotta stay
people,
back.
no, some that love white people, we put them in Nebraska. That's
Who,
that
like
little,
your Sheriff Clarks?
yeah. You put them in Nebraska because they still like the old way of life,
Somehow I
and they
feel
might
like
have a white
that
husband
was
or wife, but
worse
we don't want to break up those families.
than when I
Oh,
said
God.
gay people need their own state.
What, you said that?
Long time ago.
It's
No.
Gay people need their own
Episode 16.
state.
Yeah, just you
No.
put them all in one spot. Everybody cool. You ain't got to worry about nothing. You ain't got to worry about
What they
nothing.
worrying about now?
You know that don't got nothing to do with nothing, right?
It
It
don't.
really does. That's why I'm like, no.
But we can't.
But
do
now
it.
black people
No.
having their own like half of the country
Oh, yeah, he want black people.
I'm
around.
not saying
because we built the
all.
shit. This is ours anyway.
I'm just saying, look, bro, it's 50 states. Let's just cut that shit in
51.
half, fourths, and divide it, and everybody get their
Not
little piece.
all of
It's
them,
gonna be
though.
it's gonna be 51 states.
You want,
Everybody can't come.
Yeah.
Who can't come?
well, we need a list then.
Um,
Who's on your? Wait,
Who can't come?
Wait, what we talking?
Stacey Dash cannot come.
That's a fact. She's on the list. She
See,
can't get in.
Candace Owens cannot come.
see,
She can't get
here
in.
we
Why
go.
Candace
Two
can't
off
come?
top.
'Cause
I
she-
missed
She's a
something.
damn coon.
Did you not hear what she said that he was
I didn't. I just said I missed something.
Go back and watch.
I ain't got time. Tell me. We
Basically,
here.
she was just saying that he should not be found guilty.
Oh yeah, she got to go. And I hope you burn in hell.
She said that he shouldn't be found guilty.
No.
She always.
Hey, I'm
saying
finna
some
be-
She
goofy
grew up.
shit.
She grew
She's
up in a white
always saying some
neighborhood.
goofy
Well,
shit.
somebody, I
So
forgot who I
what?
was watching. I think it might have been Godfrey. 'Cause Godfrey like kind of played it back and everything on Instagram, and he said he's like, we need to find the person that hurt her.
No,
Because somebody hurt her.
she didn't
that-
grow up
when
in the
she
hood.
feels like this.
Because you
I
can.
didn't grow up in the hood either.
That's why I'm
But you
saying
a
that
nigga,
should
though.
not matter.
You got nigga tendencies.
That's because
You
I
you
snuck
drink
back to the
brown.
hood. I snuck to
See,
the
you've
hood.
been you snuck back too, so you've
Oh,
experienced
so
hood
you
shit.
so you knew.
I am. I used to be called that.
Oh,
Yeah.
so you knew.
I can see that.
I don't live in this motherfucker, but I come kick it with y'all for a
Right.
couple hours.
It's cool. At least,
Like,
at least
I'ma
she
go back
understands.
home.
Right.
She see the ignorancy.
Somebody
She
ever-
knows what it feels
Somebody
like to
ever snatched your necklace off, told you give it back because you wasn't from here.
Still got my necklace. Let's see.
You know,
Hey, what's the key mean?
It's the key to my heart. Has my initials on it. I made it from my ex-husband back when we were together.
Took that shit back, didn't you?
He gave it back to me.
Damn.
I
Nah.
would have
Did
wanted
Did you
it
give him back the ring?
So
No.
I didn't. I think
I'm
I'm
telling
gonna
you
be
guys,
honest with you. I
it's
think he
wrong.
stole it
It's wrong.
As he should.
because he wasn't supposed to. Because it was
Wow.
three carrots, and so because I had a carrot. No, I'm lying. It was one carrot, and he's supposed to go back and give me the other two for the kids because I feel like it's a carrot per kid. That's just my thing, you know.
Okay, so since you put that disclaimer that the carrots were for the kids, then I would have let you keep it.
Mhm.
But under normal circumstances,
Nah.
you got.
What are y'all taking the ring back for?
Why do you
Yeah.
want to?
What are you doing
What
with
are,
it?
what are you doing?
What
It's
are you-
still a beautiful piece of jewelry that
And you can
belongs to me.
And I can repurpose it because that's what I was gonna do. I was gonna repurpose it.
But that's why I said if because you had a purpose.
It's
No,
mine.
you know what? No.
No,
No, I'm cool with it if you
It's
repurpose
my
it. Don't
ring.
keep the ring.
it's my money, but I'm still finna have to sit here
You
and
can keep
negotiate
your
me
band.
giving you
I'm not
half.
asking you for your band back.
Nah, you just
I don't
give,
need
me,
to keep up.
give me the ring and everything will be
I
okay.
would do tattoos.
See,
Why
I'm
you
with
can't just
on
give me
that.
the ring back, Casey? I feel like why you can't?
Because it's
We'll
a
get
nice
married
piece
to
of
get
jewelry and it means
not
something
getting
to me.
married.
Like
You
I
get
am,
But
to yourself.
But it,
I'm a sentimental person.
it
I
meant-
keep everything.
it meant something to
I
me
do
too.
too.
At one
Like-
time, I loved you, and now this love is no longer. So just
Okay,
give me
so
the ring
mind
back.
your business. This
No.
isn't about what you feel about.
See, this is why
You
Quavo went
loving
and took his
me.
fucking truck back. It's exactly why he took his truck back.
A truck
No,
is
that's 'cause
different.
That's
No,
different.
That's different because the truck is still in his name.
Exactly, and
so
they're not
if
married.
anything happened to that truck,
That's like
it
a
falls
boyfriend
back on
girlfriend
him.
situation.
I can understand
that.
So
I'm not even gonna.
I want,
sex.
I
That
want
was
my,
just stupid.
I want my
It was
truck.
all stupid.
I
That
want my
was young,
truck.
dumb
I want
love.
my ring.
Mhm.
Just give my
Young
stuff.
Dub, rich
pretty
love.
much,
Yeah.
pretty much. At the end of the day,
That was young Dub, but that's not what we hear about.
We not hear about young, stupid, rich love.
Are we young?
stupid,
No.
wretched
Are we
love.
rich? Not at all. Are we
Yeah, but-
stupid? Not at all.
Oh well,
I'm
I ain't gonna,
rich.
I ain't gonna say that. You rich?
Yeah.
Rich in spirit, or like you?
There you go.
That don't count. I can't take that to the bank and cash it.
Yes, you can.
I don't even know what the button to
Spiritual
give you.
bank.
You gonna be one of those people today?
Covered.
Spiritual bank.
Speaking of, since we here, tell us about your lives that you do every day.
I don't do lives every day.
Yeah, because you got lazy.
I did not get lazy.
My fault. You got busy.
I did get busy.
Okay,
But I've been doing my lives back in my group. So my chronic pain group. So I just did it. Were you on there
I'm always on them. That's how I know about them.
Yeah, I was on there
I
earlier.
don't stay that long, but I do
made
pop
sure
in.
I made sure I did it before I came here.
So what's the purpose of these lives?
Well, the one on Thursdays is basically for us to get to know each other more in the group. So basically, it's like family. It's almost like Family Feud in essence, a little bit. You know, we're asking questions and getting to know each other.
But she can never see the comments,
which is crazy.
So it don't even be no point of me even talking to her.
Bring somebody on.
That's why I stopped doing it. That's why I stopped staying the whole time because she don't even be seeing half.
Right, like I'll be like 7 comments in,
that's Facebook.
And then as soon as I stop watching the live, I start getting the response.
Instagram.
Yeah, Instagram might work.
Move to Instagram. Move to Instagram. Only because the comments would definitely be all in your face.
Oh, I know they definitely would.
Do you have a TikTok?
I do have a TikTok.
Do you talk to Tik?
I don't TikTok.
What?
I don't even know how to work it.
I don't
watch the videos.
I did one. The only one I did was for my birthday because it was one of those ones, put your age up or whatever, and what people
point to different.
So I did that, but that was it.
TikTok is beautiful. Like
I'm gonna start getting into.
It's an endless rabbit hole.
Stay out of it.
I can't, especially because I feel like I found like BBW TikTok.
I feel like it's not built for me.
I found BBW TikTok.
That's why I'm like, it must be something about the women or something that has you fascinated, because ain't no way TikTok is that damn interesting.
No, it's not. But
it's like a kiddie format.
Some of the I swear to God, BBW TikTok is beautiful. That's all I watch.
This dude I was talking about, dog, funny as hell. He's the one that did the TikTok about going to his little brother's graduation. He started rapping.
Oh yeah,
and that's where I got that Bob Marley song from.
Yeah, so I found BBW TikTok and it's beautiful. Just a bunch of thick, curvaceous, beautiful women.
And what does that do for you?
What does it do for me? It keeps me entertained.
Okay. Get them going
for the most part, depending on where I'm at. Because if I'm at work, I just watch TikTok.
Because I can't find myself to just sit and watch a bunch of fine ass niggas all day.
It's like
that I have no access to. I'm just watching all these beautiful, gorgeous men. And I'm just, oh, look at him. Oh, shit. Damn. Like, I would be there all, and then what?
Right. I mean, but so
you must be sliding into these people.
No.
That's what I'm saying. If I'm not in his DMs, if I can't get
I don't slide.
Exclusive conversation.
I watch the video. Sometimes they dance, they twerk, show little eyes. And then, just because I'm an intuitive nigga, I open up the comments just to see what's here. And I just be like, niggas never cease to amaze me. Like,
I'm glad we here.
They just jump out windows.
They're just saying how you feel.
Floor.
They're saying how you feel. They're just saying it. They have the balls to say it.
It's the audacity.
Yeah.
It's the audacity.
Yeah.
Exactly. It's not that they're doing it because sometimes you gotta speak. You don't get your opportunities if you don't shoot your shot, right? It's how niggas pull up.
Now
is what bothers me.
You post a picture, and I think it's beautiful. I'll heart it. And if I'm in a comment mood, I throw the little peace sign up with a heart, because I let you know that's my thing. That's my favorite emoji. I fuck with you. But then under me, it'll be a motherfucker like, it starts out slow. Damn, you fine. Okay, that's simple.
It builds up.
Yeah,
damn, you she's beautiful, gorgeous. Then sexy, and then
let me drink your bath water. Like, what the fuck is you doing?
No, bro. No, but that's not it, dog.
One of my pictures.
Today,
just did that.
Today.
Oh Lord,
one
let's
of our
not even go there today.
Have you ever seen bath water?
We really talking about that? Because that nigga, you talking about jumping out the window.
So talking about so today, one of our Facebook friends,
22nd floor.
Yikes.
Posted a standard photo of her. She out kicking it, enjoying life. Tomboyish look. My nigga really just, I don't even know this nigga. Close your legs or else I will put my dick in you.
What? She posted her story, and at 4 a.m, this is what he on.
4 a.m.
4 in the morning to reply to her story.
This is not even one of her sexy photos. You know, I'm not saying that she got none. I know her personally, so I know this is just an everyday look for her.
Wow.
But this is what he jumped out the window. Now, me and bro, we have a sister. For those of you guys who've been rocking with TDR, y'all know Mimi So 100.
Come or walk here if you're nasty.
Boom, I'm glad you remember because I sure forgot it. She tends to get men who take the fact that she has OnlyFans as an opportunity to be reckless. We would not say some of the things that you niggas will say because
this is a family show.
They are disturbing.
This is a Christian-based podcast.
God,
we doing this
like
for
that.
Jesus.
Jesus is ashamed of you. God sat back was like, I didn't make that one.
Like I took a break
that wasn't mine. Like, I let the angels try something out, and I'm sorry. But you niggas gotta chill, fam.
I really feel like God be taking breaks on the assembly line.
I swear to God,
that's how we get some fucked up people.
Third shift people
that he has not taken a break on. Ooh, okay,
so you be one of them.
Just got a little.
He took his time when he made you. He was showing out that day. That nigga was like, "Look at this, hey yo, JC." You might want to come see what I done built, fam.
Oh my.
You on
but
one
if
today,
that's
bro.
how you gonna come in somebody's DMs, just stay out.
So what's some
comments? Just stay out.
So what's some of the wildest things that you ladies have heard in your DMs?
Just getting the dick pic right off the bat. Like you're
That's
not even gonna warm it up. Like
that's
you can't
it.
even.
How you warm it up?
Talk to me.
Can I get a high? Not
no,
like
can I at least know you first?
Y'all not responding off the high.
Okay, but it's not accepting. I accept your friend request, and then it's a dick in the inbox.
It's my dick in the box.
I don't even have to accept the friend request. I'll go into my you see your messages.
Oh, the
whatever,
request,
or whatever, and you're like, okay, let me go on my message request. Oh God, what? No, that's not.
I wonder.
He thought that's what you was on. He read it wrong. He read it wrong.
But
completely.
That's what I like. Now we said that men do things based on level of success. So you'll get men who will jump into inboxes and be like, "Hey, let me eat your pussy," and they continuously do this because at one point in time, somebody said yes. So who was the person who said, "Hey, that's a nice dick. Come on over," to make a nigga just introduce themselves?
Somebody said yes.
And I want to know why.
Somebody said, you're right. Somebody says yes to this stupid shit, and it worked. So they well,
it had to work,
but not here.
I just send emoji eyes.
That don't work, Juan.
Yes, it does.
You actually get conversation?
Hell fucking yeah.
Not even mad at you, my nigga.
Based off fucking emoji eyes. Like, I ain't finna go over the top. If you
okay, so
it's emoji eyes. If you see these eyes and then you comment back.
Now let me ask you a question.
And if you don't comment back, guess what? I'm gonna leave you the fuck alone.
Now let me ask you a question. With these emoji eyes, are there somebody who you already have an acquaintance with, or just like I added you as a friend and then you accepted it and then
and now I'm looking.
We've probably conversed on a stat a couple times.
So that doesn't count though.
So I've introduced myself.
You've already introduced yourself.
You know what type of bullshit I be on.
Right. That's different. They read your page enough to realize.
Oh, he ain't on shit.
You ain't.
I'm harmless.
You ain't rapey, but you are a little asshole-ish. I can tolerate that.
Right.
So that's
a different story.
That's a different story.
That's
you put in prep work. She saw your resume.
A little bit of prep work. I'm just saying, don't sleep on the emoji eyes. They work.
Yes, but you did work before. All the emoji eyes doing is the opportunity.
I don't know. I never tried it randomly. Maybe I should try it. See what kind of
response.
What?
See what randomly you just pop up with the emoji eyes. Like, what are you looking at? What?
I was looking at you. You're beautiful.
You know what?
Okay,
Facebook has made. Facebook has actually made it
random.
Easier.
Right. How is it random? You don't like compliments?
I'm randomly beautiful. It's not like I posted a new picture, and you're like, "Oh, she cute."
You don't know what I saw.
That's another thing. Going back on them pictures and then liking stuff, and all of a sudden it comes back up on the feed again, and then I'm like, "Why are people liking?"
You know, they said they do that on purpose so you can recognize them, because if they go to an old picture and like that picture because it comes up, it's supposed to make you notice that they noticing you. Because if you did it on the current photo, you just fall in line with everybody
Dudes
else.
be doing that on Instagram
Hi too, because I do that shit.
You
I
going
don't
back
know.
23 weeks
Fuck you.
ago,
But
like
that shit works too.
And
I'm not
Why is
going
somebody on that
back
4 years?
because you don't. What I like now
picture
is
of me
not
and
what
my
you look
kids.
like back then.
Well,
It
it depends.
depends.
First of all, it depends.
Because I know for a fact there are some people
Some people
who I
don't.
find
creepy.
attractive now
Some
that I
people-
would not have found attractive when they first opened their Instagram.
Some people don't change though.
Some don't.
But I like your picture based off what I see now. But like, I'll go pick an old picture that may
You
got
don't
like.
go back 4 years?
Well, I go back however long Facebook, however long you've been posting pictures. I find the pretty ones. Some pictures have like 3 likes. So I know you gonna catch this like when you see it because
pop right up and
this
then it's the
picture
most
got 3
random
likes.
picture
I'm
you
not
like.
finna go and like a picture that got 60 because now I'm just another nigga that liked your picture.
You know what? And you can also tell who they actually want to give attention to because niggas will make comments all the way through, and it's always that one person who makes an asshole comment,
And they respond to
and
it.
that's the one they respond to.
Damn, you pretty. Oh my God, you fine. Hey, if you don't get your big head ass off Facebook with this stupid shit, oh my God, you're so funny.
Right, like,
As soon as I see that, I'm out.
Like, yo,
I'm
don't
out.
even waste your time,
I'm
bro.
out. You
That's
lost.
Bay.
That's
lost.
that's Bay right
That's
there.
Bay.
You lost.
That's the nigga who can get
And
it.
the niggas still be trying. I'm like, why y'all still here?
Because they don't pay attention to that shit, dog.
Nah, I read the room, fam.
Because there's plenty of people I do that too. They be like, yeah, you cute and shit. And then they respond to me because I said in shit instead of giving the typical.
Boy, you know I'm cute. Like, okay. I see you in your inbox. Like,
I guess so. This week you all right.
This week you all right?
yeah.
The games we have to go
With
through.
the camera light.
Yes.
That's why I don't even be posting
It
pictures.
That
is-
don't make no sense.
You don't need to. You go live. It's good enough
I
for
mean,
us. It's authentic.
is it a dirty game? Yes, it is.
Yes.
But do you? But here's
Look
the
at the
thing.
tactics that I'm hearing.
But you have
Like,
to do
I'm
that.
learning a lot
because-
here. Like,
Think about it.
this
You
is
have
why
to
he
do-
liked my shit from 4 years ago.
You have
Oh,
to do
okay.
something different to make you get the opportunity. Because with social media, everybody at any given time can shoot the same shot you're shooting.
That's true.
It's like you post a photo of you and the baby, okay? Everybody's got something to say about the baby being cute, but occasionally there'll be 3 or 4 guys who are gonna say something about you. How do you choose between them 4 guys that you might continue a conversation with? They then have to go do something else that's more unique to make them different than the other 3. Social media dating is completely different than before.
It's definitely about standing out.
You got to stand out
Sounds like a headache.
in a good way, though.
But it's the same as if we was to meet you in person.
Is it? 'Cause I don't think it's the
I'm
same.
just saying, if I meet you,
If you meet me in person, you're not just gonna give me the eyes.
No,
You're
no,
gonna
no,
say,
no,
you're
no,
not
no,
just gonna
that's
look
creepy.
at
No.
me.
No.
But that's the thing about it.
No, I'm just saying, like, if we are
No, it's
out,
not the same.
if we are out in a bar,
Mhm.
it's gonna be 3 or 4 people that's probably gonna buy you a drink.
Are they though?
I'm just saying,
Not necessarily.
somebody
Yeah.
gonna buy you a motherfucking drink.
Well,
I can't just be the 5th nigga that done liquored you up. I want a conversation, so
But it's how you do
I
it.
have
though.
to do something
but
to
you
stand
know
out.
what? I had a time where I was actually speaking to that. I had a situation like that where I had like 5 drinks in front of me from different people, and it got to a point where people were actually giving me money. I made $200 that night actually, where people just giving me
Get your
money.
shit off. Get that
Yeah,
bag.
that's what I'm saying. So who was the different nigga?
But
Did
which
anybody
one-
stand
but,
out?
But do anyone
No.
stand out?
Because
They didn't because
6 niggas
You-
bought
but you
drinks.
want- but I
Right.
can tell you
Right.
exactly why none of them stood out. Because even though they bought the drink, did they come over and have any type of conversation?
one did.
I don't even like the way you just
And
said
like,
it.
but was
She was
it like
like,
your
one
birthday?
day.
Why was
But it
they
wasn't a
just
good
walking up
conversation?
giving you money?
Have you seen her?
I'm looking right at her.
You know what I'm saying?
If I had
No, I
cash,
wanna
I'd give
know
her
the
$1 right
scenario
now.
because
It was a
if
summer-
another
it was a summer
nigga
dress
seen,
situation.
that's what
It
I'm
was- it was-
saying. Look,
Wait,
he
back
walk
up.
up and give you some
it was,
money,
it
and
was
now he
sundress
walks
season?
up.
Yeah.
Oh,
and
You had
gave
the
you some
wait,
money.
time out. You had the sundress
You
on?
had sundress on? Oh yeah, I
Like,
would
look.
have
I'll probably hit your cash out
right
too.
too. Shit.
That's what I'm saying. Now, if it was a situation like that, that's
That's
dope.
different.
I'll hit your cash out.
Everybody gonna shoot their shot at the chick in
For
the
real.
sundress. Everybody.
My goal in life is to like just because the staff is full of females. I grew up around. I know how y'all talk.
Y'all
and
reckless
then-
too.
Yeah, very reckless. And then Mimi is my cousin, so I see
The epitome of reckless.
the epitome of what these niggas do and how she treat them. And my goal in life, as far as dealing with women, is to never be a motherfucking screenshot.
Dogs.
You are never going to post anything on Facebook that have my name attached as bullshit in the inbox.
You don't want to be that guy.
Look, and I keep every single.
For one, because my cousin ain't never. That bitch ain't never gonna let me live it down.
Facts.
She gonna call me like.
I've had my situations in the past.
What the fuck is this on Facebook? What are you in these inboxes doing, bro? Dang, here come Monte. Here come other bro.
You know what's funny? Monte
ain't gonna let me live it down.
Monte will be the one who exposed you. It won't be Mimi. Mimi
just
wouldn't notice it until Monte say so.
That's why I keep it light, a little emoji eyes. If I heart your story,
and that's appreciated. And
then if you and I let you talk back, like I'm not even finna hit you with nothing else extra. You get the emoji eyes if you respond,
or that close your legs before I stick my dick in. Like,
that's right.
How would you even get access?
And you know what's so funny?
Like,
conversations like that can be avoided because Facebook actually gives you 3 choices of responses that you can click on and send instead.
Yeah, Facebook is now filtering niggas like, hey, you might want to say this.
These are the 3 things you can do. Just do this.
Mine usually gets like 5.
Just give her hearts. Like that. Hearts would have did just fine.
Yeah, just gave her hearts, bro.
I don't mean like
and that's even deceiving because he ain't no heartfelt type of guy. You see what type of nigga he really is. So the hearts would have been deceiving.
Just jumped out the window. Like
that's why y'all be like, you ain't know he was like that in the beginning. Like, nah, nigga, because he was sending hearts and shit. He wasn't talking like that.
Look, he needs to start writing eloquent messages of care and concern. Like,
right. If you trying to fuck, cool. Make it look like you care first.
You gotta care, bro. Like my messages are immaculate. I care about people. But eventually I want to put my dick in.
That sound like bullshit.
Now I'm looking like I need to go back and look at some of the messages you sent me. Wait a minute.
My messages are heartfelt.
Tom sent you a heartfelt scripture.
They don't be long, maybe 2 or 3.
He has sent me a scripture before though.
I care.
Well, now you know what it's followed with.
Have I ever? I have never slid.
So it's upon you.
Have I ever slid?
to take
it how you want it, because you know what follows the scripture.
Because I don't be reckless with everybody.
See that? How
you're not supposed to be.
Because the ones I've been reckless with are the ones I've already been with. So
I don't understand why niggas don't just read the fucking room.
I've already been reckless.
There are certain people that I could talk to and say
and you could be reckless
shit, and they laugh because it's cool.
They gonna laugh.
But I'm not finna be reckless with a new chick.
You just can't be reckless with anybody.
Like I don't give a fuck what you see on this podcast. I ain't gonna do that with you.
The worst that has ever happened to me was I got exposed for mass texting back in the days. I was fantastic with it too.
I don't think
the good morning.
Yeah.
To everybody.
Yeah. There's a picture in your phone.
That was back when they started like the motherfuckers that would send like the individuals. Like, what the fuck is this number?
I ain't got time for that.
What the fuck is this?
Nah, that's when Samsung got smart. It was like you group them all together and they'll still go by themselves.
I ain't never been a mass texter.
Because you gotta remember, I talked to a lot of people throughout my day. Like this phone go ham in the morning.
I feel like
it'd be 12 group texts just going crazy.
When I was a terrible human being, because I'm not anymore. I'm a nice guy. I like to handcraft my fuck shit.
You do got to specialize it.
Yeah, so
because you can't say
so
the same
just because
Casey,
she gets a personal message.
I don't
because you have because I feel like you have a different you have a different bond. No, I'm just saying like you have a different bond with. Everybody, like if you got a team of bitches, the bond ain't the same,
right?
So you need to handcraft the fuck shit you finna say. Because how you feel about how you feel about one person is not how I feel about the next person.
I'm respectful.
So you need to handcraft your bullshit. So I may text one and she gets some emojis.
This week, no.
Damn, Tom, you slipping?
Yeah, me either.
No, because she's fast on me on Monday.
Ooh,
it's Thursday.
You yelled at Tone on Monday?
I probably did. He was getting on my nerves.
I can see that.
She was drunk.
He was getting on my damn nerves.
I don't believe she was drunk.
I'm actually surprised she's not drunk today because she damn sure said she was coming drunk today.
I said, just for fucking with me Thursday, I'm gonna be fucked up.
Nah, don't do that to me. I didn't do nothing to you.
I just didn't feel like
I had nothing but love when I saw you at the door.
I'm gonna wait till Saturday.
What's going on Saturday? You going to KT thing? I'll be there. I'm gonna pop in. Gotta go hang out with my favorite lesbian.
Yes,
oh, your favorite lesbian.
She is.
That's nice. The only lesbian I know.
So that by default, that makes her your favorite.
You only know one lesbian?
Open
lesbian. That's actual lesbian. I know a lot of girls that like to fuck other girls, but still fuck
pillow
dudes.
princesses.
I know a lot of bisexuals. I'll call them.
I was gonna say that's bisexual.
Ain't
That's
they
not a
greedy?
lesbian.
Are bisexuals still bisexuals when you have pansexuals?
What's pan?
They like anything.
I feel like
they're in
you
the
talking
mood
to
for
you
at
because
that
I ain't
time.
got that.
I'm like, what is pan?
that
They like.
either.
What do you mean they like everything?
They have no
tried one?
preference. It
No.
does their
A
gender
woman.
So
fluid.
men or women.
Huh?
Men, women,
woman has
trans woman. It doesn't
Oh.
matter.
Shut up,
You
Tone.
vibing, you vibing.
We getting to the good shit right now.
Answering the question that started this whole conversation.
But then Sarita
You pan?
said a woman kissed her.
Did
Yeah,
you
I
like
was at
it?
Yeah, see, that's where I was going
I
with it.
didn't know how to feel about it because I was at
Was it
Glory
soft and
Days.
sensual? Oh,
First of all, why are you there?
hold on now. TDR
They got
has a
good
part-
chicken.
Hold on,
They
TDR.
got some good ass
TDR has a
chicken.
partnership with Glory Days.
Like, let's don't get it
This like,
Calm
twisted.
down.
This like 5 or 6 years ago. So this is like
It's right
Did
down the
we,
street.
did we have that partnership 5 or 6 years ago, Tom?
Not at all.
All right
Constance.
then. Now, my question still
But what
stands.
was crazy about it was, she just like walked up to me and she was like, "You're so beautiful," and she just kissed me, and I was like, "Whoa,
Whoa.
like this is too fast."
Oh, you didn't know her?
No,
Damn.
and she was a beautiful girl. Though. I'm gonna give her that.
But still.
But I'm like, I don't know you
boundaries.
like that.
So if you would have sat down, got to know her, would you?
No, but what's crazy is that this other guy came prior to that. This guy came up and tried to talk to me, and I was like, I did take his number or whatever, and so I'm like, we'll talk later. So then that happened, and then I turned around and he's like, "You good? Like you look like like frazzled or whatever." I was like, "Well, this chick just kissed me or whatever." He's like, "Oh, that's my niece," and I was like, "Wait a minute,
They
time out."
choosing?
That's awkward.
Oh, they was trying to
They was
flip
true.
But he gonna
Right.
flip somebody with his niece?
That's what I was
They
like.
That's weird.
I don't
And
know
that's
how people get
That's
down.
when I got to the
I
Twilight
thought
Zone
you
area.
were. I thought you were gonna go the way that's my girl. We want you.
I
But
mean,
not,
no,
not niece.
Yeah.
Would you have settled for a butt grab?
That is so irritating.
Had she
too.
just grabbed your butt?
I would have still been shocked by that.
it
too.
is like the third most accentuating thing on you, so I can see why people would go to that.
Third, what's the top two, Tone? I need to know now.
First of all, have you seen this face right
I
here?
have.
Number one,
So
hands
much
down.
life right now.
Hands fucking down, bruh.
Well, I will say thank you.
Okay. Number two, have you seen this melon? It is motherfucking popping.
Popping.
Like hands.
Like Chris
motherfucking
Brown popping?
Popping.
I feel you. That's why we can't have women on
And
the
then
show.
That's
dog.
still
Like,
not walk up and just.
I,
kiss
we
your
be
mouth.
on some
Did
Did you
bullshit.
end up talking to her?
Did you get to know her better?
No, but she
A
tried to follow,
name?
she tried to follow me to my car.
Oh,
I left.
she'll
Oh, she
take
trying
you
to make
down
sure
the
you
back.
were safe.
She'll take you
Drunk.
down the back seat.
Mhm.
No,
She wanted to turn you into a pillow princess.
wasn't gonna happen.
Would you ever consider it?
I don't know if
Have
I
you
ever
ever thought about
like, I like men. That's just what I like men.
She like hard legs.
I mean, could you date a dyke then?
Shit.
They look like men.
So first of all, let's not call them that.
I was gonna say. they don't
What
like-
are they called?
They don't like being
They're
called that.
lesbians.
My nigga
They're
said-
Or a
aggressive.
stud.
They're
my nigga
aggressive.
said, would you date a dyke?
This was 5 years ago. That was
Or
an
a
acceptable
stud.
term.
You
They're
know what?
studs.
We're not
That's a
going back.
fact. That's a
5
fact.
years ago, that was an acceptable term. We're going back.
It's an acceptable
I
time.
hate the fact that you're right.
Yeah, 10 years ago, they was butch dykes. I mean, it was all type of shit
Wow.
back
Bull,
in the
it
day.
was bull dyke.
Bull daggers.
Bull
Yeah.
daggers.
Yeah.
They were, there was a
Which is
point in time
wrong.
during between 99 and 2000. They were all called Mammy Fresh.
Yikes.
You know what? I
Hey,
can't
man.
do.
Tape her titties down, make a mean ass beat.
No.
What about you, Casey?
Boom.
How about me? What?
You pillow princess?
What is that?
I've heard Casey make some
Do you
female
really not
references
know?
before.
I don't know.
Just
I know what a lesbian is. I know what a
what a
stud
pillow
is.
princess is she likes girls, but she won't go down a girl, but she will let a girl go down on her.
She's like your box 8.
Yeah, you just like your pussy getting at you.
That
Doesn't matter.
used to be me.
See?
I would say.
Didn't matter if it was a boy or a girl, as long as you did it right.
But you said that was pan.
Pan is like you like any like pan means you'll date, be in a relationship.
But a pillow
whole-
princess
It's just you like your pussy being ain't. It doesn't matter.
I
if it's a
think
man or a guy.
pansexuals date the whole fucking spectrum.
They
to be
will.
honest.
I think
Man,
sometimes they will.
female, nigga, bitch, all that. You everywhere.
A pie.
that's dangerous.
It is.
If it turns
That's
you on,
very dangerous. But
Like that's some
hey, okay.
that's
Wow.
some scary shit
That's
to
wild.
be in as a nigga. Like, could you imagine? I'm about to go somewhere that I might offend people, but fuck it, we already here now. I done called you dykes and trannies and all type of shit.
Yeah, let's
so
not do that anymore. But continue.
5 years ago that was acceptable.
I can't say that I won't ever say these terms again, but I'll try my hardest not to. So therefore, I'm just saying, like, you know, you meet this young lady in a bar and it's kind of dark. I mean, but she's beautiful. It's kind of dark. You know, but you meet her and
those bars are dark.
She fine. And then, like, you know, she down to, you know, give you some ass. So you take her home. And then, right. And then she pull out a dick bigger than yours. Like, what are you supposed to do with this information?
You know, most TSs will tell you that they're.
But what if she doesn't?
Then you actually are legally allowed to do whatever you feel is necessary.
No, because don't kill her. A lot of niggas is going OC and killing people.
That's because they go on OC. They not. A lot of men who go that far are highly upset because they kind of want to see what that dick be like. Let's keep it a buck.
Oh my!
Yeah.
That really was oh my.
I don't know.
No, for real.
That's wild.
Confused with their own sexuality, like they're here to be with a woman, but they're aroused by the fact that this is a man too.
And they're actually mad because they got caught being aroused. So that's the thing. So now they're like, okay, this person's going to tell on me. When it's like, well, are they really?
And most of them don't.
Right.
I would just go home. Like, I'm out.
So you're gonna Bobby Valentino?
They came to your house though.
I'm out. Like, I brought him to my house.
You said you took him home.
Oh well, ma'am, this is not what I expected. It's kind of like how when they bring your food out and it's not what you wanted. Well, excuse me, sir, ma'am, whatever you prefer. I thought you were a woman, but obviously you have a dick like me. So I'd appreciate it if you leave. No harm, no foul. Nobody got to know about this.
See, that's where you're wrong at, because if you pick them up at a bar, I guarantee you they patronize this bar. So people know that you went home with a TS.
Okay, I went home. That motherfucker made it home safe. I didn't fuck. I'm not gay.
TS one. Now, we all know the courts of public opinion supersedes anything that's factual.
Also true.
So
I don't too much give a fuck about people's public opinion.
You will when it sticks with you.
What they gonna call me, a faggot? They gonna say Juan fuck trannies?
Yeah.
Half the motherfucking city who rap fuck trannies. So I ain't trying to hear that shit.
Factual.
Give me some proof. Did you see me do it? Nah, I ain't got no proof.
So are you getting back into management?
And there's a lot of evidence of niggas who well known with transsexuals.
And with men.
Oh my!
Not even trainees. They guys.
Just straight.
Are you just fucking full niggas now?
They're not even soft skinned. Terrible.
No.
I don't have nothing against gay people. Like, you like what you like. I just don't fathom the concept of it.
Because it's not for you to fathom. You are you're a hetero cis. You're a
hetero
hetero cis male. Your whole that's not your bag, so you don't got to worry about it.
Exactly.
That's why you can't fathom them.
Like two ashy niggas hugging each other.
That's not even.
But that's not your bag though. You like soft sensual women. You are wild.
Absolutely.
Why?
That's disgusting.
No, I'm not even gonna go there. Why? What enjoyment do you get out of seeing two men making love?
Just the way that, like, they go in. Like, it's not necessarily like I rather see oral sex than him getting fucked in the ass. Like, when that part come on, that does nothing.
So you basically just there to tips and tricks.
You watch. Wow. Why we got a loud button?
We're all adults here, though.
He's childish.
A little bit, very much so.
You have to forgive him. I just want to know, because like you're not the first person that we know that likes to watch gay porn as their porn preference, but yet you're
not the only one, but that's one of the main ones.
Right, that's what I'm saying. But you're a straight hetero woman, so that's why I have to ask.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to see my guys doing it though. That's the weird thing.
I hope you wouldn't want to see your guy doing that. Well, no.
Unless that's unless that's what you do.
Bag.
Yeah. Then
I like girls. I can only watch girl porn. I don't even care too much for lesbian porn. Doesn't do nothing for me.
No, I like lesbian porn.
No.
I could see that.
Shit.
Wow. That's what we doing now.
I need my porn black on black.
Yeah, I don't want pink porn.
I don't want nobody. I do a little Hispanic here and there because they kind of get a little wild. Definitely enjoy me a good Brazilian.
You gotta be careful with them Brazilians.
No, it's one particular Brazilian.
Be careful with them.
Tabitha does her thing.
I like Latino would be dope. I like to watch the maid one.
The main one seems so stereotypical.
It do. It's the original $40. It's the original $40.
All bullshit aside, he telling the truth.
You know, well, you watch porn, right? I mean, you just
You're an
said
adult.
adults.
What's your
Yeah,
preference?
Yeah, what's your preference?
I don't think I have a preference.
You just turn it
watch
on and
whatever's
go
on
to
the
town.
homepage.
I mean, I definitely like black, of course.
You just turn it on and go to town.
I mean, I let little.
Click on the ebony category. Keep flicking until you don't see a white dick in there.
Hey, whatever ends up.
Pornhub algorithms are so terrible.
It's everybody's algorithm.
The whole homepage be like brother
White.
fuck sister. I'm like, why the fuck is this on the front page?
So
That shit should be on like
Someone
page
should have
12.
to look that up.
If I see
That's a
this,
search. That's a
I've
search.
been-
Yeah.
like if I see this, I've been
Like-
digging too far.
Like, no.
I'm digging too much.
family unfriendly. That's what that category should be called. But you know what I found out? So certain porn websites let you continue to watch the high definitions if you upload one, right? So motherfuckers would download a video and then upload it and give it a different name, and that's where this weird shit started coming from. Because it clearly be a scene that is not what you think it is. There is clearly this is Janet Jack Me getting blown out by a gang of niggas, and she ain't related to none of them.
How old are you?
Look, bro, Janet Jack Me got me through high school,
That's what I'm just
and
like,
then
what?
she started milfing, and it was just fantastic.
I
Look,
mean, you're not wrong. I mean,
there are some stars you
Pinky
just love,
is my
and I'm
Janet
so
Jackson.
disappointed for you because she just doesn't
Pinky?
have it.
Pinky?
Pinky's just not Pinky. She's
Not no
plumpy,
more. Not no more.
but
when she was
her Pinky Fitness Instagram is pretty
I mean, but
motivating.
when Pinky was Pinky, it was Pinky.
She be out there working out for her
I've-
gym flow
I've
moment,
always been a Jasmine Cashmere fan.
and then she found God.
I know.
Don't feel bad. Stacey Lang's left porn, and
she
She
is
back
so-
on Twitter for
she's so
meetups.
Who?
she's so interesting.
Cashmere.
Why you tell him that?
We meet.
She said she do
Like,
meetup. She
show's over.
How much she charge?
Is she in California or Atlanta?
I don't know where she is.
Because
At
if
this
she in
point.
Atlanta one, if you need to borrow the car for about 2 hours,
I'm paying for whatever she want.
I'll give you.
If she
your
want to
money.
read me a Bible scripture in the buff, let's go.
You really go. Never mind.
You know what? I also think women underestimate the shit most niggas will pay for.
No, they don't.
We don't.
That's why they do it.
We definitely don't.
Why do you think society right now, women want men to cash out on them? Because as much as some niggas be like, I'm not, no, there is a nigga be like, how much you need?
Well, if you're providing goods and services, then I don't mind.
No, not even that.
Oh no, I'm not going to give you money to do nothing.
Something, they're doing something
You
for
just
them.
said you would cash out her because she pretty.
Right. She just got niggas cashed out.
You just
Stop
said
bringing
that.
up old shit.
You literally just said that she don't have to do nothing but be herself, and you would give her money.
You
She
did
also
say-
was wearing
And
a
now
sundress.
you just said you wouldn't do it.
She,
Fuck that.
she was
Fuck
also
her.
she was also wearing a sundress.
So what was the good in service at that point?
The sundress. That was
Ronnie,
good. It was good and it
shut
serviced
up.
my eyes. Bam.
Quietness.
All I'm saying is
Drop a
women know men will spend money on them
Exactly.
no matter what.
That's
They
definitely
may not come
what
out.
you
They
won't
may
do. The
come up.
next nigga
It
will.
depends on how they present it. Like back in the days, my weakness was single mothers who were struggling with their kids. If you
What
gave me
kind of
that sob
fucking
story,
turn on is this?
no, it wasn't a turn on.
okay.
It was
Good,
just
let me help you.
right.
Let me help you, baby. Let me see what Uncle
I wasn't uncle.
Uncle
Uncle
Tony.
Tony.
Uncle Tony.
I wasn't
Uncle
an
Tony
uncle.
got his. Let me see what Uncle Tony got his.
What I'm saying is, if like one of my homegirls had an issue, they knew they could come to me. Now, eventually, that would be just a ploy, because one of my homegirls clearly said she needed something for her kid, but yet later that night, you were in the exact same club I was in with a brand new dress. Now I end up kind of cutting her off and cussing her out in ways that I cannot speak on this show because
Did you-
How do
Maybe
you know
she
that? She
did
could've
what
had
she
that in
did for the kid, and
Right, that she could have had that in her closet and just been holding out because there's stuff that I buy that I have, that's hanging.
And
for a
I get
while,
that.
And then
You felt that she spent your money on this dress.
and that's how I felt at that
You
moment.
ain't wrong.
Because
We
if you-
can't tell you how to feel. This was
So-
wrong with women now. What y'all telling nigga how to feel?
So even though what y'all might be saying is legitimate, when you put two and two together, you could have sold that damn dress and got your kids whatever the hell he needed. But yet you here in the club. And you didn't even come before 12 o'clock. So that means you paid to get in, or somebody paid for you to get in. Because I was already here at 11 because I know the promoter.
Did we spend a night at Onyx when this happened?
No, this wasn't at Onyx.
Was it a mix?
Probably.
Yeah, shout out to Club Mix, man. A lot of days.
I also let Wells Fargo
Fly
in.
got really sick.
I'm just naturally a nice
You
person.
got like a crazy turn on? Or a crazy kink?
Oh, you. What's your kink?
That
was deep for no reason.
What about you, Casey?
Casey, what's your turn? What's your turn on?
Or like a crazy turn
What's
on?
your crazy turn on?
Like some wild shit. Not no normal shit.
Nothing.
Have you ever found the Mayo Man sexy?
Jackson off Sons of Anarchy.
I've heard that a lot about
You
him.
call him a Mayo Man?
Mm-hmm.
It's called back
Mayo
to that
people.
show. It's called back to her show.
Yeah, I call
You gotta watch
Mayo
Real Bar
people.
Talk.
Okay, so if you don't have a crazy one, you just got like a regular one?
Was there like a particular like a type that I like or
Who
something?
gets you going?
I don't know,
just a big black man with some nice arms.
Yeah, I'm like I like the big, like
big,
strong back.
Yeah.
You
And
know,
with the arms.
and muscular.
Well, one, we don't count.
Yeah, we out.
We out for sure.
I mean, we probably was out from jump, but then we definitely we
I
out.
don't know. I'll never count myself out until I'm counted out.
Well,
you never know.
She said she like a strong back.
I got chicks from 7 years ago who hitting me up asking me what you doing this weekend. Like, no, not you. Should have had me when you were skinny. I don't want you 4 kids later.
Yo.
I mean, even though she's still cute as shit
And
to me.
I thought I was a fucked up person.
Look,
she should have
I still
had.
got people trying to come back from
She
5-6 years ago.
should have had you when
you got better though. It's a difference. She got worse.
Wow.
Like, what is worse?
Worse is when.
Because I'll fuck a fat chick.
It ain't about a fat chick. You know, it's never been about the size in regards to me. Because some chicks, they'll get thicker and get cuter and be like, damn, you were too skinny back in the days, but now you righteous. No, she got. You remember Waiting to Exhale?
Certain parts.
You know, the fourth one that wasn't too famous of the 4?
Yes.
You know how, like, later her thyroids caused her to get hefty to the motherfucker? It was one of them situations, but there were no thyroids.
She just ate too much?
Just ate too much. I think she was depressed.
Hey, there's chicks I be saying
Don't
like
come
that
to me
now.
when you're depressed.
Like the chicks who was super bad in high school that like I couldn't even fathom a sentence to talk to these bitches.
Keep your depression over
Then
there.
when I see them now, I be like, oh, you like shit now. And we the same age. Like life hit you hard.
Sometimes it be drugs.
The drugs.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Right.
Like,
drinking.
like
Like,
Stop drinking.
and
Put
us.
some water in your diet.
Yeah.
God damn.
Like,
eating bad. Like you said, they gaining weight. So they just eating all the wrong shit.
I'm not saying that I'm the healthiest person in the world and I don't have my flaws. So, you know, there's things about me that would definitely will make a woman be like, you know, I can't talk to you. I'm cool with that.
But you can have your standards.
I can have my standards and I know what I can get and I have gotten.
And they probably feel the same way. Like,
But they ain't getting me. Not now. Just because I liked you back then don't mean I still like you now. Because the way you carried yourself back then is completely different than the way you carry yourself now. There's like 3 women that I used to want back then that I still want now. And they're older and thicker and bigger and got badass kids, but I don't get no fuck. Call me stepdaddy.
Yeah, I've looked back at all my past ones and I'm like, I'm good.
Dang, they fell off. He was the best thing to happen to him. So you out here ruining niggas'
You know,
lives.
I got the Erykah Badu effect, you know.
Oh, really?
So
I didn't use that button a whole fucking lot on this episode.
I mean, Casey like that too. I be here. I personally know niggas who still be at Casey, knowing she damn well is not available. That ain't never stopped.
It don't stop.
You gotta
don't stop.
keep
Even
trying.
exes, it don't stop.
Somebody made a post the other day about the dating scene in Milwaukee. Like why they basically asked like why is it hard to date in Milwaukee?
Because niggas are trash.
That was the first thing that definitely came up.
Well, some niggas, not all of us.
But the fact that somebody says because people are still trying to date the same folks they were attracted to back in high school.
Elaborate.
So what you liked in high school is the same type of person you're looking for now. Not taking in consideration that your standards have changed.
You've evolved.
You've evolved as a person, And the looks of those same people are not the same.
Right.
They either got better or they got worse. But you're still chasing that high school look.
Yeah, that fantasy.
That's why you see a lot of old men chasing younger women.
Oh, I thought that was just creepy niggas.
That too.
Right.
That's the reason. That's the reason why they think it's acceptable. But a lot of them just won't let go.
Bro, if you're 23 and you hanging outside the high school, stop it.
I think after I graduated high school, I never went back other than pick my cousin and my sister up.
It's okay to come back and visit teachers, people that
I didn't even do
people
that
helped you graduate. Like I used to go back and visit the football team.
But you weren't going back to pick.
I wouldn't go back to pick up bitches.
You should not.
It's like what the fuck? Why would you want to do at 23? Why you want 17-year-old?
That's why I felt like every senior should have broke up with their girlfriend or boyfriend unless they was graduating with you. It just wasn't right at that point.
Because there used to be a nigga that would. I'm like, bro, why do you keep?
It's a lot of people.
Back?
It's called R. Kelly.
Like,
yeah,
you weren't really that popular when you
was
were
30 at the high school.
But the thing about it, he was famous, so that's why he could keep coming back to the high school.
I'm like,
That's
bro,
real.
nobody,
If he was just Robert Sylvester, the nigga that stayed over on 3rd and Mitchell, they wouldn't have
like,
talked.
bro, nobody
He
knew
would've
you
got
when
in
you was
trouble.
here. Why you keep coming back? Like
They would have
we
called
like
the cops
you?
on him.
Hey, you gotta get the fuck from around here, boss.
At what point? Because you gotta understand, people don't know how to live past the expectations of high school.
Oh yeah, that's the Al Bundy effect, is what I call that.
That poke high,
Yep.
5 touchdowns. But that was
4
the greatest.
touchdowns in the.
That was the greatest thing that ever happened to him, though. But
Right.
most of these cats, they don't know how to live past that. Like they didn't have. You have when you have to be an adult. Niggas don't know how to do that.
That was the worst shit I ever signed up for.
Adulthood
and
is
it's
the worst
nothing
shit.
you can not do. Like you have to do it.
You have to. You
It's
have
the
to
worst
grow
shit in
the
the
fuck up.
fucking world.
Unless you get a job to be like a rich kid's play toy, you have to grow the fuck up.
You laugh, but you don't like this shit either.
You know, it has its moments.
It does.
It
But
does.
the thing is that honestly, though, you could pick how you want your life to be at this
I
point.
don't know, man. These
when I
jobs suck.
wanted to be an adult at 16, you know what I imagine life to be? I imagine life to be like sex and cereal. I wanted to be grown to
So
eat cereal.
diabetes and
The clap. I wanted to be grown just to eat cereal at
So
the
you
wrong
out
time
here
of
wanting
day.
clap and crunch? What the hell is wrong
Right.
with you?
Exactly.
I'm just saying, like when you are a child and you want to be grown, the shit that you gotta do as an adult is not what you had in mind. You didn't think about bills. You was just like, I want to get the fuck out of my mama house.
So, Casey,
I just used to be like, man, I wish I didn't have to ask, and I had company all the time.
Right now, you
Having
see,
to ask that used to irk.
but
my
now you see what
nerves.
not having to ask
but
to have
even if
company
you an
comes with. It
adult,
come with a
still live
price
down with your
because you
parents,
got to
can
pay
do that.
rent to live in this motherfucking house to have fucking
To
company.
have the company.
And you don't even want motherfuckers over by your house.
Exactly. Now to the
Right.
point now you don't want the
I
company.
don't want y'all
So
over here.
you can stay the fuck at home, bro.
Right. The whole reason why I pay this rent so I can have a space where I don't have to be around motherfuckers.
Man, I just wanted to eat cereal. Like I wanted to eat cereal for dinner, but it was frowned upon as a child. I was like, nah, man, you ain't gonna eat no cereal. I was like, what the fuck?
Bro, I eat
It's fucking
dessert
cereal.
before I eat dinner now.
Now,
I do that with
as
my
an
kids,
adult, you know what I do when I go to the
I let
grocery
my
store?
kids eat dessert before dinner if they
I
want.
buy shit tons of cereal. Why? Because I'm a fucking grown man and can't nobody tell me I can't buy cereal.
What's your
Sounds
favorite
like you're
cereal?
traumatized.
What's your favorite cereal?
Captain Crunch,
Regular.
regular.
Okay.
Crunch Berries are fucking terrible.
You can go to hell and die.
Why do y'all like Crunch Berries? They get so soggy.
Just
No.
And then they
they
ruin
don't.
the rest of the cereal.
It's just all about the differences. Me and my family, we're cinnamon toast crunchers.
Oh, so y'all valid.
Yeah, that's my girls are that.
We
too.
cinnamon toast crunchers.
Now,
My babies and craves.
that's the shit with the chocolate.
In
on
the,
it.
chocolate on the inside, nigga. We can eat that shit without.
I don't fuck with
milk,
people who
nigga.
eat chocolate cereal.
We be all
Terror-
over the
terrorist.
place. My
Terrorists.
baby like Oreos with
No.
the marshmallows.
No,
Terrorist.
here's the weirdest thing in my house. My children will eat shredded wheat. Like that is
My
actually,
baby
they actually would
will
choose
fight
The
you
Frosted?
over
the
raisin
frosted,
bran.
of course.
My baby will fight you over raisin bran crunch.
TT used to be like that,
Why?
but she want regular.
Come
raisin
on, man.
bran.
We can't be raising baby serial killers.
I won't touch it. I
Let
won't
them
touch
have
it.
I don't eat
Let
cereal.
them get their
I-
fruits and vegetables and vitamins in, bro. We can't be having these niggas just hyped up off of sugar all goddamn day.
Nah, fuck
And the
that.
baby,
You
she don't
you
eat
have an
her little
autistic little sister.
Cheerios.
That is the last person you want hyped up off of sugar,
Bro,
nigga.
all she do is eat oatmeal.
But what if she got her hands on the cinnamon toast crunch?
Well, when we make oatmeal, you put some butter in it and a
Mhm.
little bit of sugar.
A little bit of
but
sugar.
It's sugar
A
combined
bowl
with
of-
the fact that it was already fucking sweet from the flavor of the oatmeal.
But you're not listening to what I'm saying, bro. It's still a concentrated amount of a bowl of cereal has more sugar.
She don't eat cereal, so I'm not worried about that shit.
But what would she do?
She won't. I'll be surprised if
She
her
will.
diet. I'll be surprised if the shit she
Don't
like
even gotta worry
changed when
about
she
it.
get like 15.
Right. Don't even gotta
Now,
worry
Mikey,
about
on
it.
the other hand, that nigga loves sugar.
Like she eat.
Like I walked in on my little brother one day, literally scooping a whole spoon of sugar and eating that shit.
What's
Oh
He's
no.
autistic. That's what's wrong with him.
He's trying to give
Oh,
himself a heart attack.
no.
That
My little nigga was good, like dog. I had to
We women in
spasm.
trouble.
Like,
No.
my house is full
No,
of
no, no.
pizza rolls and cereal and fucking oatmeal.
I'm a pray.
That's
for
all you eat?
No, I eat the cereal. My little sister eats oatmeal and pizza rolls.
I'm gonna need for you to cook.
I'm gonna pray for all y'all. 'Cause that's
Why?
We cooking.
Why you want to pray for us? That's what she likes. She autistic.
just because you like it doesn't mean it's right for you.
Hey, look.
What does your diet consist of?
Right, just because you're over here eating fruits and vegetables
And
and
besides the
got
bottle
it.
of water, you
drinking
drinking
fucking water, fam,
What
don't
else you
judge
eat?
us. We living how we want to live.
Fruit, vegetables.
What's your
More
favorite
water.
vegetable?
Hmm?
What's your favorite vegetable?
My favorite vegetable. I like Brussels sprouts. I like them roasted with balsamic vinaigrette on them.
You fancy.
As
like
a
Brussels sprouts.
motherfucker.
What the hell is wrong with you? That's like baby cabbage.
I mean, Brussels sprouts is low key fire though.
It's baby cabbage.
It's fire.
I know, cause you be eating what's that stringy shit? It looked like a fucking tree.
Asparagus.
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 But if you eat too much of it, make your piss stink.
Yeah.
But
you don't
it
want
is
too
fire.
much.
I'm just saying, I know you be eating grilled
Yeah, that's
asparagus.
good.
I didn't start eating vegetables until I got some real money, because then I started going on real dates and we started going to places that serve steak. And then with your steak, sometimes they give you vegetables. I was like, oh, the vegetables? Oh, what y'all got?
I am so disappointed.
I'm just, bro, like, sometimes it take you to get some real money to start doing some shit.
I hate you right now.
Or girlfriend.
Wow. I was
Like-
gonna say you can go get you a pack of asparagus,
Like,
some
dog.
chicken breast.
I mean,
He
now.
works at the grocery store.
Oh,
You work at fresh groceries
I
too,
see
bro.
him
Right.
every week.
Like fresh groceries.
And this is
see.
how he
Actually
choose
go-
to
and he
eat,
Actually, he sees
and you
what I
choose to eat
purchase.
like this.
I purchase all the.
you
healthy
buy chicken
items there.
sausage.
That was
I
other
just,
one.
that's what's on my
But
pizza.
Chicken, it was
That
chicken
shit is
sausage,
terrible.
salmon. I also get my chicken. So yeah,
Well, at my store, we don't sell the good cereal. So I have to go to like Walmart.
because they want you to live. You over there trying to buy the cereal that's trying to kill you. That's what it is.
I buy all my meat and stuff from Fresh Time now. Like I just bought some
That's the good
steak.
meat.
And I had some steak today. That shit was cracking.
That's
So
good.
You know, steak can clog your heart too, bro.
Oh yeah,
if you eat too much of it,
Tom, we have a birthday, and somewhere in life there's a death date. Now, I don't know when I'm gonna die, but I would like to live life as free and carefree as possible before I die.
All right, now when your kidneys fall out, that's on
That's
you, bro.
cool. I rather that happen than a motherfucker blowing my motherfucking noodle off.
You have no
See, I'm
control
trying to
over
make
it.
it to 150, so I'm not trying.
I'm
do
trying to
like
see
that.
this.
Let me die. Let me die of a heart attack or something. I don't want to get shot.
But that's because your
I
lifestyle.
wanna see my
Both
kids
are
grow up.
lifestyle issues though.
and their kids.
Well, that's why I
Uh,
stay away from niggas that'll shoot me.
If I can
But
get
now
rid,
you
if I can
killing
get off
yourself
of
by
this,
what you eating.
if I can get off the
Look.
soda, I'll be fantastic.
let me
That's what
eat my
Mama do.
cereal in
I'm
peace.
letting you eat your cereal.
That's
in
my
peace.
crack.
Can we
You know?
still be friends even though I like to eat like shit?
We can still be
That's
friends,
cool.
but don't
She ain't
call
gonna
me
never
up
d-
when I was
She ain't
gonna
gonna
say
date you.
I was gonna say don't call me up when something go bad though.
I'm gonna
you
call
know?
her up for pain management though.
No,
Because
no.
all that stuff causes inflammation, which causes pain.
Pain.
I'm not in pain.
It runs deep.
But
Share it with me.
But again,
Oh.
with being an adult, is shit that you got to go through that at 17 you wasn't thinking about. Because at 17 I was like bacon. At 32 he was like high blood pressure, possibly slow down. It's like damn, I never thought about
It's
that.
life, fam.
It is.
Mhm.
How you doing over there, Casey?
Tired.
Now
You
I
look
got
tired.
to take a pill every
I've
fucking
been
morning
up since
that makes my bladder full
5.
for no fucking reason.
Why were you up so early?
Yeah, because of what you eat.
I wake up early every morning.
Why?
Is this
the
what
day
this
started.
turning into? Every time you see me, it's a damn wine. What you eating?
No,
Yes.
you brought it up.
You
The
need that.
intervention.
Right,
a
this is an
mini
intervention.
Look, fam, she just wants you to live that life.
Well, maybe
I want you to
maybe the next
live.
girlfriend I get, she'll be a health junkie and we'll eat healthy.
You're not gonna eat healthy.
I would.
the relationship ain't going. She gonna see
It
your
do not
fucking
gotta be
diet and
up to
break up
her.
there.
You can
I'm
do it
just
on your own.
if that's
Right.
something she was look.
Are you willing to change your diet for the right one?
for the right one?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like if you see it,
You willing to change anything for the right one?
I'm just saying though, but you have to do it because you want to do it, not because of them. So I'm saying if you see this woman and she vibing with you and she's like, you cool, but I don't like the way you eat. Are you gonna be like, damn, maybe I need to change the way I eat? Or are you gonna be like, I'll drop all this for you?
Because the thing you got to think about is that when a person wants to be in a relationship, they're looking at the long haul.
Yeah.
So if I'm
you're
gonna have
not
to bury
live.
you, I don't want to be in love with somebody I'm gonna have to bury.
And you a big ass box.
You know what?
I hope your old
I
ass
was
die
trying to-
before me.
I was trying
I'm
to,
not.
I was trying
That's
to
good.
reel it
I had to
in.
take it
I was
there.
trying to
Not.
reel it
Right.
in.
And you a big box. Ciao.
I'm just saying.
Had nothing to do with that part.
Right.
My casket gonna be fired though.
It probably will be, you dumb motherfucker. Like no one cares about the casket.
Right.
You dead, nigga.
That motherfucker gonna be awesome.
Nigga, I'm getting cremated. I don't need this body no more.
I don't know how I want to be.
I don't know, for
It's
real.
like, don't put me in the ground.
Bro, the cost of a casket is
Cremate
just
me.
fucking ridiculous. Just
Smoke
cremate
me.
Both are bad.
Can I be smoked?
It doesn't even make a difference. It's both expensive.
Like
Nigga, throw me on the
Or
barge and do
or
that
just-
fire arrow thing.
Yes.
Just let me float
I
off,
want
dog.
to be
That
cool.
costs too.
Send me out like a Viking.
I want niggas to like. I don't want niggas to be crying. I want niggas to come and be like, "Yeah, that nigga Juan went out. It was nice.
a lot of people say they want a celebration.
This
more
was
than
beautiful.
that.
Because you're supposed to
You know?
have a celebration,
Yeah.
technically.
Like,
You're
let's
supposed to
party.
celebrate the
That's what I
person's
did.
life. You know, unless you're a
Right.
fucked up human being.
You
Then we just
know,
gonna talk about how shitty you
let's
are.
bring in the
Pretty much.
flash screen. Let's hook up the Xbox. Let's get some weed lit in this motherfucker. Let's live this last moment y'all finna have with me the way Juan lived his life.
Nah, fam.
I don't want nobody
Bury
crying.
me under a tree and keep it moving.
No, I'm just saying, like, man, I don't want nobody crying.
Like you don't even have to.
Well, that's inevitable.
You just
You
tell
know
them.
Because
that's
to
I
gonna
feel like
just
every
tell them to
time
give you the
this
body,
day
dog.
come
I don't-
around,
you don't
motherfuckers
go
gonna be
do that.
sad. Like, no, man, smoke one for a nigga.
Nigga, take me to the bayou and just
Eat
throw
some
my
hot
It
body
don't
wings
even
out.
in
have
my
to be
honor.
that day. It can be a random day. You know
I'll replenish the
that
earth.
they remember.
They can't eat hot wings in my honor.
Nigga, fly.
I want you to pour a bowl of Captain Crunch and be like, damn, man, that nigga Juan love Captain Crunch.
Like I can't even eat my
Be
fucking
crying.
food.
Now I don't want that
Right.
shit. I'm knocking that
Right.
shit over.
Now you
Knock it
got
all
tears in
down.
this soggy ass cereal.
Now I don't want it.
I'm not crying.
Nah,
I
I
told
don't
the nigga
want
stop
it.
eating that shit.
Right.
Hand me the soy milk.
I'm just saying, man, because life is short. Especially because I feel like I can never celebrate my birthday properly now.
Why? Because it's about the 4th of July.
No, because my best friend died like 2 days before I turned 30 something.
Is that one we had that whole episode for?
Yes.
Okay.
Like my nigga. Every year now, this is looming over what is supposed
That's why
to.
we going to
But you're
Orlando.
allowing it. To.
Yeah, you also got to live your life. You got to live your life for him. That's why I did the episode the way I did for you. Because I knew that nigga would like that shit.
Yeah, that's why this year when we go to Atlanta, we're gonna party.
We got to party like a motherfucker. I hope the motherfuckers don't bring that Milwaukee to Atlanta shit while we there. Like, don't get me wrong. I love my city.
No, I
and how
don't
they
want
fuck
to
shit. I
see
don't
no-
want to see
I
nobody.
don't want to
Okay,
see no.
when is this occurring?
You coming?
When is it occurring?
July 15th to the 19th. Go ahead and clear your schedule.
I'll see.
They're doing a
Watch.
Milwaukee to Atlanta.
Watch scales.
There's a rumor. It's
They
not
just
guaranteed.
did it last year though.
Was
Did
that
they?
Milwaukee to Chicago fake?
I hope so. Cause
Nigga,
I,
that's
I
every
seen
weekend.
that.
Right.
I don't want to go to
Half the
Chicago.
niggas from Milwaukee is from Chicago.
Yeah.
I don't want to go to Chicago. Chicago's terrible.
It's not terrible. You
Not
just gotta know
all
what
the
to do.
way.
No,
Chicago is pretty cool. Just stay off of Greenfield.
I don't know, bro. I listen to Lil Durk. It don't-
Go eat.
Look,
That's how you know I've been there a lot, where I know exactly where not to go.
skyline.
King Von said he took her to the. Oh, I don't even want to know what the fuck that is. That sounds like a place I don't want to be.
As long as you stay from the neighborhood around UIC, you good.
Yeah,
I don't know.
KOD.
I'm intrigued. I'm intrigued. I want to ride past O Block. I don't want to stay.
You don't want to go to the hood.
I just want to ride through it.
Mhm.
I don't want to
I
stay.
got family in the hood, so I know.
Yeah, I
like
do
we
too.
Just
kick
take
it.
you to KOD. You know, it'll be fine.
No, he be broke.
That's cool. It's only money. Tom.
KOD is fun.
I didn't say it wasn't.
I'm gonna be broke in Atlanta, bro. You know how much money I'm gonna throw at them.
You on your own. I'm not going.
Refrain from calling them bitches.
I got business to take care of while I'm down there. So you can go to strip club. I go handle business.
Or else
I
he
don't
gonna be
know.
up there
I don't know what business besides sex gets handled in the middle of the night.
Nigga, I moved weight across state line.
So now you telling me you finna. You know what, bro? I don't even want to go no more.
I've been telling you I've been waiting across state lines for like 7 years, my nigga.
I'm gonna stay home because this sounds like some transport
Illegal
shit.
activity.
Yeah, this sounds like some shit I'm gonna have to snitch on the motherfucker about.
You ain't got to snitch.
Fish scale.
Right, like,
You ain't got to snitch.
I don't.
You choose to snitch, but you ain't got to snitch.
I don't want to be questioned.
Who said you're gonna get questioned? I just said you can go to KOD. That's your alibi. What I'm doing ain't got nothing to do with you.
Tom gonna get us arrested.
I can't get y'all arrested if you don't know what's going on.
Y'all gonna
That's
come?
true.
Y'all gonna come bail me out of jail?
Casey is not gonna come. Casey is not gonna bail you out.
I feel like I just rolled my.
Casey is probably, you know, Casey is actually part of my connect.
You know what?
You wouldn't believe no shit like that, would you?
You know, I don't know. I mean, we've been knowing each other for about 10, 15 years now. I don't
Drugs? My
Possi-
thing would be drugs.
Big pounds moving.
That's why I said fish scale.
I mean, it's not out of the realm of possibility.
Nigga, all you need is some Ziploc, some Vaseline.
I was always
couple of
told
loose boards.
to not judge a book by its cover and never underestimate nobody.
I'm telling you, dog.
And
Never trust a nigga with a minivan. They
and
move
the
away.
quietest nigga in the room, you should probably leave alone.
Casey is not the quietest nigga in the room, though.
He was just giving examples.
You're just
so
giving
pipe
examples
down.
of shit.
He wasn't talking about me. He was just giving you examples.
You know how many niggas I've seen just like be beat the fuck up in school because you want to fuck with the nigga who wasn't fucking with you? I've seen niggas leave high school on a
They be
stretcher.
the silent assassin.
Should never leave.
Leave them the hell alone.
You know, it'd be funny.
Don't poke a bear.
You ever notice like it's the one, like the quiet
Those
one
are the ones.
who be like taking karate on the low, so they just waiting for the day to bully fuck with them.
Yeah.
And they just be all in the hallway kicking the air and shit like that, ready to whoop your ass.
Like niggas who had them fucking Dragon Ball Z shirts or the shit with the blue shirt with the dragon and the Chinese, I ain't fuck with them. They was cool.
They just cool
Like,
people, period. They just like
after-
watching kung fu movies.
Like, I ain't gonna say I the guy, but like, you know, I felt like I should just be friends with everybody.
Mm-hmm.
So like I knew niggas who
Life
played
is better that
football
way.
because I played
Yes.
football. I fucked with the goth niggas because they was cool people. Like once you got to know them, they was into Yu-Gi-Oh, which I didn't understand. I was more of a Pokemon dude. But hey, you know, whatever floats your boat, my guy.
Yu-Gi-Oh crack.
I didn't get Yu-Gi-Oh. Like I didn't understand the
Damn,
concept
that
of it.
shit was lit.
So you know, yeah, there was.
I
them,
played the
man.
fuck out of that shit.
Then there was
Yep, that was me.
there was the group of pretty bitches.
It's always a group of them.
Then there's
And they be ghetto as
there's
fuck.
the one ugly girl who hangs out with all the pretty girls, which I don't get that concept.
measuring stick.
But
As long as they look better than her, they feel good about themselves.
see, high school is a fucked up
Yikes.
place.
I'm sorry, but it's the God given truth.
I mean,
Or she had the car.
yeah.
Or maybe she was just our fucking friend.
Right.
God damn. Like we
y'all
weren't scouting
judgmental.
friends because we were cute.
high school, everybody was
or no shit
judgmental.
like that.
I was just gonna say, like, high
It
school.
was connection.
Where'd you go to high school at?
I went to Tulsa West.
See, that right there is just a whole
What high school did you
conglomerate
go to,
of
Casey?
judgment.
Riverside.
So fucking breeding ground for judgment.
Big facts.
I almost went
And
to
Tulsa
Riverside.
West ain't no better. Y'all was literally
Y'all
like
was
one bus
rich.
line away from being ghetto.
Oh, absolutely.
Okay.
I'm not even gonna lie.
What year you graduated?
99.
I'm trying to think that Nicole go there. No, Nicole was out by then.
And I went to high school on the south side with the Hispanics.
And I went to North. In the heart of the hood.
We can tell.
Lies you tell yourself. Because if you knew me back then, you would swear up and down I went to Sherwood. I was the most preppiest, out of place nigger in that school.
What y'all telling me, like,
the hard
y'all
ER.
circles didn't judge
Hard
people?
ER. 3
We
years of
ribbed
deprogramming.
people, but we didn't judge people.
I feel like if you ribbing, you judged. Like, why were you ribbing?
Because it was the thing to do.
It
my
was
nigga.
more so, right.
I don't
It
know.
depends. If
A
you did it in
rib
the cat-
session that gets
A rib
started out of
session is like,
nowhere.
yeah. Beat battles, rib sessions.
But I'm not for real sitting here calling you ugly and bummy and being a bully
Look,
about it.
Just because you weren't, don't mean
that don't mean they wasn't.
You
Like, they
asked was my group of friends.
like,
Oh.
look at the nigga
People.
shoes right there, and then that's it. The whole room is on.
Yeah, that's it. They just gonna take off.
Like, nigga, you had that shirt on 2 days ago.
Mhm.
School was.
Especially when Mesmer used to get get on the 62 with us, it's going down.
That's different.
The
Though.
whole Mesmer getting red.
Oh,
That was the dorkiest dorks.
that was I think that might have been the worst shit.
No,
about
that
school.
was a different story.
Because of where I live,
School beef.
there's not many buses that's going to take you to the south side.
Yeah.
So
Division.
I was always told, I was like, okay, so I catch the
I will have
22
to GPS that right now.
to the 19. 22 to the 19, 19 take me all the way to the south side.
Goddamn.
Oh well, that wasn't bad. The 22
It's
to
not-
take me to Riverside.
It's not bad, but you know, the school before I get to my school is tech.
Oh.
So now between
Was it old building tech or was it glass tech? Those two different types of techs.
it was
Bro.
in between. It was in between.
You was the
It
transition.
was in between.
Oh.
And I'm like, so from my
Because the
house to
old building tech
downtown,
was real ass.
from my
niggas.
house to
Yeah.
downtown is a smooth ride. But boy, when we get to these motherfuckers here, that's getting off the 30 downtown, that's getting on the 19. I was like,
Dog, the 20
these tech niggas from a while. I'm like, bro, it's 6:30 in the morning.
dog,
What do y'all have to talk about? Why y'all fucking with
that
people?
ain't nothing, dog. I had college prep, so I was at UWM. Getting out, I had to roll past Riverside, North, Washington. When I tell you, dog, the transition of ghetto to ghettoer to the ghettoist, at least by the time I hit North, I'm with my peoples. So I'm cool. But once we hit Sherman, dog, and a gang of ignorancy and gay hit the bus, man.
Them West Division niggas.
Them Washington niggas, dog.
Yeah, that's gay too. I almost got beat up by some niggas from North.
I'm sorry to hear that, bro. What did you do?
I had my football jersey on.
Yeah, that's North versus
I was like,
South.
really, fam? Y'all suck any fucking way.
That's
Like,
probably what it was.
Different.
why you mad at
They
me?
still
Because
gonna
we
go
suck.
for it.
We got to walk out with some kind of a W.
Is that a movie?
No, it's my nightly prayer.
What is your
Oh.
night? Go ahead and close us out with
You
your
want
nightly
to share
prayer.
your nightly prayer with us?
I wasn't planning on it. Look, like I already closed it out.
You just told me several times you was gonna pray for me. Now I ask you for a prayer. Come on, DMX, lead us.
I am not DMX.
Come on,
I'm not
Earl.
DMX. You know what? I'm
His
not
prayers were
Earlene.
epic.
I'm not Earlene.
Earl
I'm not-
Simmons.
Come on, Earlene Simmons.
Earl Simmons had the greatest prayers for any hood
I
nigga.
feel like you want me to look up I can pull up a DMX prayer.
Cause hey yo,
If you ain't gonna do it like the way he speak, then you don't do it.
I'm not gonna do it like
let me
the
get
way-
some water.
So KC, so KC, what's next for you in this podcasting game?
We get married.
Wow.
Whoa.
Wow.
You wait,
Well,
time out. You don't want to marry me, cause it's fine.
just
He has too many suitors.
that is not true.
You'll be on the bottom of the totem pole. There is too many suitors who have thrown their hat in the ring for.
You ever wonder
They
what
can
your,
keep their hot
you ever wonder
tamales.
what your name is in people phone?
Oh, you want to talk about that? Because I can go into that too.
Let's do that. We here now.
Cause I always
I
dread
used to
like
have-
what shows up when I text some
I
motherfucker.
used to be horrible. I had food guy. I had
It's always a
gas
food
guy.
bait. It's always a food
It's
bait.
always a
I've only
food
had
nigga.
don't answer, no, and that's it.
Or blocked.
Do not answer and no, like no.
I'm gonna make that a Facebook stat. Like if I'm in your phone, what is
No,
my
Juan,
name?
don't do that,
Don't
bro.
do that.
It'll be whiny.
You might not
Yeah,
be
you might
prepared.
hurt your-
I'll call
You
you
might not be
whiny.
prepared for the truth.
It'll be whiny.
What am I in your phone? This tone? Have I always-
Actually, it's Anton. It's your name because that's how iPhone did it.
Yeah, okay.
First
iPhone.
of all,
Yeah,
Is it
how
I
you
didn't
know?
set that as
I
your
don't
name.
want
Is
the
it a
truth.
sexy photo?
You got on blue.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was trying
Is
that
that your
day.
I think
priority
I'm-
shirt?
Yeah.
Well, first of all,
You would
if
know
you
my
ever
name.
meet the
Yeah, it's
person
your
that
real
we
name
do a
'cause iPhone
podcast
did
with
it.
on Monday, I think we're all well equipped in the
What
truth
do I have? I think I have your gut.
because she won't lie, pull no punches. And maybe if I find out what you really got me stored in is in your phone, maybe I know to quit fucking with you. Let's see who gonna be honest and tell me what it say when
What
I
if
pop
it's
up.
just like, what if they be like, oh, just asshole, you know? Because a lot of people call you
That
an
is
asshole.
I gotta, I can respect
That
that.
is
Yeah,
truly
what if they
what
just
you
be
are.
like, oh, it's asshole.
I'm like, oh.
What if they be like BAN? Then what you gonna
Dog, that is.
do?
Nah.
Then what?
Why I gotta be a bitch ass nigga though? Like, what have I done to you?
Dog, I hate Mimi.
See?
She said she got to get busy. You don't catch Celsius. And I don't even know what that is. I just made that up.
You gonna catch Celsius.
Or foot and mouth disease or something.
I feel like if you just stand up against the sink, you'll be all right.
So you're gonna put
from the back.
You're gonna put your raw ass.
No, that's got
yeah.
paper towels and stuff down.
Have you really ever gotten busy in a public bathroom?
Yeah.
She is a
personal.
See, but another thing, like I wouldn't have expected that.
See, this is the thing that
First of all, I didn't expect you to answer it, let alone be honest.
I mean, once we've gotten to know you, you cool, but like upon first arrival, you got like a little bougie vibe.
I wouldn't say that.
I would.
I just thought you were a mature woman.
A mature woman can have sex in a public restroom.
No. I never looked at you past like this.
Because you look.
Do y'all look at her like a church lady or something? Like I'm confused.
That's Claire.
Like,
it just be some shit that when people
like you do know that Claire undercover.
No, they fucked a lot. The show would end with them going to bed sometimes.
Right, they got 5 kids.
They fucked.
I definitely.
But it's one of them like,
come on,
you don't think about it. Like you know that they fucking, you just don't think about it that they fucking. And then when you think about they fucking, you think about like what kind of fucking do they do, and then you be like, you know what? I don't want that thought.
That's crazy though, because I be seeing people say they don't think whiny fuck.
They been calling that nigga virgin.
Yeah, like how you just gonna look at him and say that he's a virgin? That's the same thing. How you just looking at somebody?
And to this day, like as much as I love Tamia with all my heart, like that's sus. I hate her for that.
We gotta have her come on the show.
Because she started that bullshit because she was pregnant and fucking angry. And I still owe her a favor for that. So you just gonna
look at somebody like, well, damn, I never thought you would be fucking.
Well, that's how they felt. That's how most people felt until they started hearing my Air Force stories. And then I told them about the key parties and stuff like that.
Now, we knew you was fucking. We just didn't know the level of nasty shit you was into.
First of all,
that part.
Yeah, it's definitely that part.
I wasn't that. I'm not nasty.
You went to a key party, bro. It don't get no more filthier than that.
You see how?
He's like, no, I'm not.
Because he knows good and damn well.
Y'all had hand wipes?
I'm adventurous.
And that's his favorite word to use.
Right.
You
gave me.
Oh no, we entangled a lot of stuff, and we untangled some things too. So we detangled a lot. That's just
the perception I got.
So this
a lot of people give off fucked up vibes when I meet them.
Okay, so you know how like we just had the whole conversation how niggas jump out the window. Well, you give off that vibe that like we have to come with like a resume with references and be in a certain place in our lives before we can even attempt to be your friend. So you're not bougie. You just have expectations beyond the standards of social media presents.
Like, okay. And like the way
my homegirl Casey right here. I wouldn't just come at her.
Be your friend though.
No, okay, well, first of all,
hey, look, she come in like she got the connects.
I look,
whoa,
no,
that's not a good thing.
Well, I looked at it from a standpoint,
but that's why as
I don't know if that's even standoffish or if that's just what would that even be? To not even consider you as a even not even a friend.
But it's like it's not a bad thing. It's like
you don't even qualify.
Right. You might not. You fit your in certain circles that she moves in, and we wouldn't look good in that circle. So every time we talk to her and we learn more and more about her as her own individuals, that presumption starts to break down even more. To find out that she's probably just as wild and ignorant as we are. She just happens to be cute too.
And then it's like you gotta look at the setting that I first met you in. Like I met you in here. So like when I sit in this chair and the mic is on, I feel like I'm free. I can say whatever the fuck I want. Dyke, bitch, pussy, transsexual, fucking, hereditary, hermaphrodite, all type of shit. But
hereditary, that's not.
But I'm saying though, like this is my freedom, and I feel like I should be able to say whatever I want to, and me not knowing like where your vibe, where you stand at, I kind of said over here.
You were concerned?
Yeah, because like I don't like, and then Tom was like, well, you know, she gonna be a part of the network. We finna do business. I'm like, and then you want to sit her here with me, and you know, sometimes shit just comes out.
But have I judged you?
No,
There you
but
go.
now as we gotten to know you, like you're really cool.
Like
But
I said, she just like
when
us.
you first meet people, you're like, oh, fuck
Like
you got
Casey.
you got this uppity,
Casey
snooty motherfucker
is
in here with us
like the
for.
funniest person in the world. And like I met her at a Red Lobster, which I don't even know why the fuck I was in Red Lobster because the place would kill me by nature.
That's like
because he was meeting women. Keep it real.
That's
You
the
know why
funny.
you was
That's the
there.
funniest story,
He
even
was
though
meeting
like it's
women.
not true, but it's fucking hilarious. Because the fact that you really told him, motherfucking,
I
don't
swear
got time for that shit.
she was high
It's
as
time to
fuck.
go home.
it was hilarious.
She was high.
When's the first time I met Casey? Was it at the bowling alley that night?
It was the bowling alley.
Yeah, I think
That wasn't the first night
I
you
think
met
that was
me.
That was the first
I
night
think
he
that was
met
the
you.
first time I'd ever met you.
That was
You
a
didn't
bowling
meet
alley.
me at Bar and me?
Nope.
No.
Juan wasn't a bar
I
person.
didn't go out.
If I didn't go, Juan didn't go back there.
I didn't start kicking it in the club until the second GTO.
Yeah.
Because everybody's like, damn, bro, you got to start coming out with us. This should be so much fun. And then they talked me into going to the second GTO and all that shit. But the first night I met you, we went bowling.
It was bowling. We was at Bolero.
And I think you were.
We met met a lot of people at
You were
bowling.
intoxicated too. So I was like,
we had fun that night.
You were dead friendly that night.
Did we? Or was it almost like a murder scene out there?
No, it wasn't a murder scene. Just a rude ass old lady got cussed out by me. Just that part. And that wasn't until El Greco.
I think we met everybody that night.
Yeah, like she basically called me the lady of the night because she was like, "You are too pretty to be with all these men." And it was these niggas and a few of our other guys. And I'm like, wait a minute. I'm like, can you just mind your business? She just kept going. And we just went from there.
We got in the car before we got to El Greco's. I looked at Tom. I said, "What the fuck you get me into? Like, why we out here with all these people?"
It was fun, was it not?
It was fun. You go bowling, then you go to El Greco.
Did we even
go
bowl?
home.
I don't think we bowled that night.
No, we didn't bowl.
We got there too late. Mimi
there.
stayed at the bar because I remember she was there with Toya.
But it is amazing that life comes full circle and you just meet people.
Mm-hmm.
So I have my old friend and a new friend and my really old friend.
Oh,
you act like I'm just super old, bro.
No, you're not. But you know, some days you wake up and be like, "I'm gonna let the gray rock," and then some days you wake up and be like, "I'm gonna die it off."
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna just for me.
Right? You know.
I wish they made just for me. That shit was nice on the scalp. This shit now is harsh.
The hair dye you use?
Go ahead and do that Beijing.
No,
don't.
Reggie the Beijing.
I won't do the Beijing because too many people do. They done put a bad stigma on it.
Because
either I dye it and I just let it grow out and let the tips get gray, and that's it. I'm good.
As a former Beijing user, bro, that in the winter it's all right because it's cold.
What the hell is Beijing?
It's the hair
dye.
The black hair dye.
Right, like when you get a lining, or
like the beam.
Yeah,
that
beam.
the guys begin. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
I can't do that.
That's a spray.
Yeah, that's a spray.
Okay.
In the winter, it's okay because it's cold outside.
But summertime,
summertime, you as soon as you step, you gonna melt.
Wow, that's embarrassing. His hair was sweating off.
Yes, and it was so funny. And he was just walking around. He just thought he was doing something, and then all of a sudden he just went like this, and I was like, "Your whole side's gone, baby."
It was like the drip.
Oh, baby.
That's another thing. I'm glad. Unlike some of our friends, I have all my hair. It might be gray, but it's all there.
I don't live a stressful life.
A lot of
you didn't have a newbie.
A lot of men lose it in the 20s.
I had an S curl.
They losing their hair earlier and earlier now.
Cause they stressing to be. They having these kids young and they stressing about parenthood.
That was my high school hairstyle.
A newbie.
No, I didn't have
S curl.
My hair wasn't long enough for a newbie.
So you just do the little joint in there.
The little joint in there.
I had an S curl. I had a newbie. I had a newbie for like 2 weeks.
Go to school, my curl bag.
I just couldn't keep it up. I wasn't working.
Bitch, don't touch my hair.
Bag on.
I just.
You went to school with the bag on?
With the bag on.
Mm-hmm.
That's equivalent to a girl going in her bonnet.
Right.
That is.
Or her scarf. Take that off.
I had to grow into that confidence though.
He was a chubby nigga with
Because at that point, like when I started doing like out the
that
box
wasn't
shit,
even meant to be an insult. It just hit me like
No,
this nigga was a
no, I'm
chubby
just
nigga
saying,
with
but
an
like
S
at the point where like and I started doing like out the box shit at school, it was to the point like who the fuck was gonna rib me?
Like, nigga, you.
Because as soon as you came with your little jokes, I was gonna embarrass the shit out you in whatever hallway we in.
Period.
So y'all don't think you want
That's
the
how
smoke?
rib sessions got started.
I'm just saying,
Man, niggas
man.
don't want that smoke.
Just for real. But we'd like to thank you, ladies, for joining us.
Bro,
for
can
this
you
episode.
speak regular?
I'm sleepy at this
You
point.
got
dog.
sexy at the
Right.
end.
Like,
Did-
wait a
did-
minute.
Quiet storm.
Then put your fuck me
Okay.
voice on, fam.
Like, nigga, I just
Like, look, Mr.
I'm
Hightower.
sleepy, dog. This
Mhm.
Look,
I mean,
man.
it's not my
where
fault.
you
This
took
is
it.
my
I didn't
app.
think you were gonna go there.
Didn't know this was my
Hey, you be
after
sending
dark
bitches
voice.
voice messages
That's
like
where you
that?
took it.
Bro, I wish.
You probably do.
Maybe that's another thing I'm gonna start
Ladies
doing.
and
Maybe I
I
should
boys
start.
think
and
I
girls.
said because
Start sending
everybody
them.
be talking about how the voice. I'm like, maybe I should utilize that.
Yeah, your
Yeah, I do
owl
voice messages.
really be getting niggas going.
You got a nice voice.
Like, I can use it for something.
Yeah,
You know what? We gonna
I do
hire.
voice
We gonna need.
do?
We gonna need y'all to do some voiceover works here for TDR.
Yeah,
Okay.
absolutely.
I'm just saying.
What that gonna voice over?
We do our
Absolutely.
commercials, our advertisements, and all that good shit there.
When you used to call Bankaphone, I was on his voicemail.
That does not sound right.
I was, we was working together. It's not like I was his wife or anything.
They
Just saying.
didn't know that.
Oh,
She had a professional sound.
She do.
If you calling about something, I need press two.
The customer
well,
you're
thank
trying
you
to
for
reach.
having me, and congratulations on this 10 years. I know it's been
Why the fuck have
a
we been
long
here?
road.
Why the hell have we been here for 10 years?
Because it's something you enjoy.
Because we're friends,
doing.
bro. Like we best friends, man.
Like we should
It's
have.
something you enjoy.
We should have quit a long time ago.
They're brothers.
We're happy and we're singing and we're color.
I hate y'all. Right
I'm just
now.
saying, bro. Like 10 years of doing this. Could you imagine doing this with anybody else?
Yes.
Damn,
Be ignorant tonight.
that's
Would
fucked
you rather
up.
be here?
I mean, you asked an honest question. I mean, I wouldn't want to do it with anybody else.
Yeah, I mean, you could do this,
But,
with
like,
anybody,
but I could.
but it wouldn't be as much fun sitting here with wine every week.
It might be more consistent,
Man, well, hey, sometimes shit happens.
organized earlier in the day.
What you want to replace me? Because you
Not so.
can. I quit right now.
I got two lovely young ladies that I work.
It'll be 10 years, and it'll be like, this is the final episode of Wine being there.
And
You seen Rory and Maul just walk off on Joe Budden.
and the ratings go up. They skyrocket.
I have no, nah.
You telling me if I had these two beautiful young ladies in front of the camera with
Well,
me,
bro, if you replace me with some women, of course, because niggas are hornballs.
so you don't think that I wouldn't be? If I'm going to lose my best friend, I'm going to replace smart.
Well, if you replace me with women, yeah, that's cool.
You won't be mad. You might want your job back.
Facts.
But,
I've
hey,
been looking for a third.
she ain't doing nothing. Her show is on the
Hiatus.
creative. It's still in the creative process.
It is.
Creative. What is it supposed to be about?
Spiritual alchemist, which we need to actually fix that because there's a spelling error.
I
on
said
there.
that a long time ago, and I
I'm a
didn't even
little-
know it was your show.
I'm a little
Look,
concerned
damn,
about that.
Tony.
Listen,
Like I told you before.
But when you said
Hold
that
on, wait a
was
minute.
when she said that was hers, I figured, oh damn, well she meant that shit because I seen that
No,
when we
no.
first moved here,
No.
This is the first
and
time
then
I'm
when
seeing it.
for real.
Yeah.
No.
So
check
you
this out.
had to know when I seen that the first time. We looked at that and was like,
No. Check
Okay.
this out. I told her because when I showed her the logo the first time, she's like, "There's an error in there." I was like, "I'll fix it when you record the episode."
Yeah. So that's what
Oh,
you're trying
okay.
to hold me to it.
oh okay.
Oh, okay. So
Well,
you
that's
do an
different.
episode and then we'll fix that?
Yeah, because
That's a pretty fair.
I just
deal.
ordered the
Yeah.
updates for all the shows that are here now, and then the replacement ones for like
So will you
our
be
show.
like lighting candles in here and it'd be like a
You know what the crazy part
you gonna
about her?
sit on top of the table like barefoot with your legs crossed?
But you know the crazy part? She can actually do her show from the crib. That way she can have her own little feng shui going on.
Yeah, but if she gonna be sitting on top of the table barefoot, I want to come and witness that.
I
Is
don't-
what
do
I'm
you
saying.
even know she got pretty feet, my nigga?
You want me to show you my feet?
Nah, I'm not really a foot guy.
I was just gonna say he said he'd have a fit
Yeah, don't.
if
don't
feet
put-
touch him.
Yes, don't put your feet.
Like don't even put them on him.
Yeah, I'm not a foot guy. Just,
Yeah, I learned that about him. a
Do you have
long
pretty
time
feet?
ago.
I kind
I got
of,
white toes.
I kind of guessed that.
That's the one exception. Now you got to show your foot because you got white toes. I feel like you have
Like
to.
white toes or white
Make 'em
tips?
pay.
White toes.
Make them pay.
So that's my cash app.
Make you pay.
Make them pay.
What? I thought you was on my side.
Casey, stay
Make
out
'em
of this.
pay.
Stay out of
You're
this.
right. Like, what would you do that?
Part of my OnlyFans lingerie life coach.
Like seriously.
Hey,
For
You be
real.
Do
giving.
that.
See,
Do
that's
that.
what
Do
I'm
that.
saying. If you giving
Do that
like
shit.
life advice, half naked,
in
fucking
lingerie,
fire.
do that.
I don't think anybody's doing it.
Do that.
I'll sit
Do
there.
that. I'll go ahead and
I'll
connect
listen
you
to
with
a
Commerce
motherfucker
Trendy
read
Closet.
Cat in the Hat
She has
naked.
a nice selection of lingerie, risky boutiques. Check her out. Just do
Oh, I got
do
some
that.
stuff from
Do that.
Smudge Lipstick.
Oh shit. Hey, send me the link.
Oh, that voice again.
Oh, he freaky.
Jesus.
Am I freaky or are you just jealous? Because I really haven't done anything. This voice, you know, like when your phone go to sleep mode at like 10 o'clock on its own, my voice goes down by itself.
So and it is past 10 o'clock.
Right,
that's
so
what
it
you're telling
just-
us that
It dropped on its own. Like I really haven't done nothing different.
I ain't gonna judge you, bro, because I got a certain way I answer the phone.
Oh, I do too. I
And
get teased.
And it be in the middle of the motherfucking day.
Call
It's
me.
like 12 in the afternoon. They're like, why you got your
Hey,
sexy voice
call
on
me
answering the
later.
phone?
I'm not calling you.
You know, I'll call you.
You
Yep.
gotta, if I gotta pay for your feed, you gotta pay for the voice.
Mm-mm. It's an even exchange between the two of us.
Oh Lord.
Like
All
she don't
right.
she don't want to see she don't want to see your feet, but she kind of like how this voice sounds.
I don't know.
You better stay out there.
like, no.
I don't want to show people my feet anyway.
Good.
What type of OnlyFans would you want?
Huh?
What type of OnlyFans? would
Don't
you
ask
have?
one about
Yeah.
his OnlyFans is
My
trash.
OnlyFans?
Your
If
OnlyFans.
I had one,
If you
His
had one.
OnlyFans is trash.
yeah, because it'd just be me.
Of him playing video
smoking-
Eating
games.
cereal
Smoking
and smoking weed.
playing video games.
What yours be like?
But
You know, I thought about it honestly, like doing one, and I'm like, I did kind of, aside from the relationship part, me being a mama now, I'm like, I can't be doing that shit, and I got Kalia and Kai now.
You ain't
like,
got-
what
you
the
better
hell I
lock-
look like?
you better
doesn't
lock
mean
it
that you
behind
have
a
to be naked,
paywall.
because, like, with me, if I do it, I'm not gonna be
Exactly.
naked.
Now
You ain't gotta do
now
nothing.
Look,
Yeah.
I was under the perception that it was only porn. That was
Nah.
the only thing popping.
Nah.
Until we were on Real Bar Talk, and I think Amber or somebody told me like, you don't have to do that. You can be.
Yeah.
It could be foot fetish, or
Right,
it
you
can
can be
be
you can
your
be
hand.
It don't have to be any-
or yeah, on
It
some
doesn't
Tabitha
have to
Brown
be any.
stuff. So
Yeah, it doesn't have to be
I
anything
did
that's of
not
a
know
sexual
that.
nature.
So then I'm thinking outside the box now. Like, what would my OnlyFans
It'd be
be?
about being a mom. It'll be your mommy page.
Why does that have to be OnlyFans?
You can do it anywhere you want to, but you can lock it behind a paywall, though. That's the difference. That's really all OnlyFans is. It's a paywall.
Oh.
It's just that because, you know, hoes couldn't sell ass on Backpage anymore.
Because I'm like,
They moved to OnlyFans.
once I start the cooking and
Yeah.
take that off, I was thinking just posting my cooking on IG.
You can do that too, but if
TikTok
you
and
want,
all of
but
that,
you can't get paid
don't need
on
the
those. That's
OnlyFans
where
for
the
it.
OnlyFans came into play at, or the Patreon.
Got you.
That's the only difference. Because you got to remember, it's called OnlyFans because it was for artists and people to connect directly to their fans.
Right.
yeah, most things that we use now for sex
It's not
wasn't intended
meant
for that. Because I'm definitely OnlyFans definitely didn't start out with a motherfucker like, you know what, bro? Show 'em butthole. No, that's not why we were here.
That I did not.
But they
know.
was like, you know what? I can show butthole.
You can't as
And
long
I
as
can't get paid.
right, because there's two
Like, the
different
money's gonna
paywalls.
go up.
So
Gotcha.
a lot of my Snapchat premium
Another
friends,
prayer.
Mhm.
they started leaving there and started doing it
You're
on
not gonna let the prayer
OnlyFans because they
play?
can control
No, I don't want
what
to
the
hear my
content
prayer.
was. So either you can pay an
Why
upfront
not?
fee,
Wait, are
and
you
see this
is
here,
it you?
or you can
It was
pay
literally my
certain
first.
dollar amounts for specific stuff. So they
Is
have
it
more
real?
control over it.
No.
Plus,
Mm.
You read it
a lot of porn stars didn't have to make personalized pages anymore that you get a subscription for that people never went to, whereas an OnlyFans is right there. So it was more like easier for them.
Got you.
It has an ad that comes up.
Oh, I thought we was gonna get some gems.
Who had an ad?
It is the circle
That's
of
her
knowledge.
My
But
prayer ad.
yeah, so I would charge people, not a lot, $10. Come
Can-
watch me play 2K, smoke weed. I give you some.
Hmm.
I give you some knowledge or some facts about some shit.
You know what? I would actually have to be a business. I would teach people how to properly podcast
Right.
because
Then-
motherfuckers suck.
You could pay $20 and you could play me in 2K.
Yeah, see, I would have it like with a bunch of me just answering questions,
Right. So
and then you gotta pay for your question to be answered.
Who are you, Cleo?
call me now.
Life coach. You know,
Can we get a free gym now?
what's your question?
I don't have one. I thought you just.
Tell him
thought you just finna
look
throw
both ways
No.
before
How'd
crossing
How'd I
the
get this fucking
street.
crook
The
out my
game,
neck?
the game is to be sold, not sold.
Look both ways before crossing the street.
Wasn't that a Snoop Dogg album?
It was.
It was indeed on No Limit. Mm-hmm.
Greatest record label of all time.
Big facts.
Like, you can't even argue that.
But it's been beautiful.
But it's been a beautiful night. I'd like to thank these ladies for coming and celebrating with us. Casey, thank you for taking time out your busy podcasting schedule to come back to your original home.
Always.
Even though we fired you twice, you're always welcome here.
I quit.
No, we fired you that first
Got my
episode.
ass up out of there. Like, I can do this shit on my own.
We fired her. Like, if you want to hear the first
So
episode,
I'm gonna get my own show. Fuck these niggas.
took her like 7 years later to get her own show. But we didn't fire her. She just was a little bit too much on the first episode. If you guys actually want to hear how the DefFresh show actually started, go back and check out episode 250, 420, day one.
That episode was terrible.
That episode was wild as fuck. It wasn't terrible. It was just a lot going on.
That episode was terrible.
Because this one right here got highly upset we didn't introduce her in the first 5 seconds when you were still confirming that we were on air.
Right. Like, I'm trying to see if like niggas get in. She's like, why you ain't gonna
And
introduce?
I was around so many people. Like, it was
fun.
You ain't gonna introduce your
Then she was managing a group at the time.
Yes, Casey used to be a manager.
So she might be one again. So she was managing the group, and it was like the whole first half of the episode was just literally a walking ad because everything out of her mouth was about the group's music, when they were coming out, who was in the group.
Damn right.
The manager was like, "Fam,
hello, baby. Hell yeah!"
Like, we had a moment for that.
Yeah.
Okay, we had a moment for that.
The whole show wasn't the moment.
The whole show wasn't the moment.
Well,
it was funny though.
You live and you grow.
Yes, you have. Now you're a completely different person. Where now you on shows talking about you can't say that.
It depends on what it is.
A lot of times
I don't say a lot of stuff that he says now. He said a couple words that I won't say.
Like Tori,
just because, like, I don't want to say the F word.
Faggot.
Yeah, don't say that.
Yeah, like I don't want to say that. I'll say pussy. I'll say.
I hope so. You got
and
one.
Damn and things like that. See, I'm not saying that.
Don't say that.
You're gonna get this episode blocked. Hey, did I tell you that my personal pages got blocked
on YouTube?
On Facebook.
I know.
I don't even know what I did. I don't even be on it. I don't want to know who I got blocked.
I'm not trying to.
What y'all tag me in?
I just want people to know that these are just jokes. It's all good fun.
All right. But getting back to the program, that's PG. We'd like to thank both these young ladies for joining us again. Make sure you check us out on all streaming platforms. If you are listening to us on Apple, I do apologize because Apple is currently doing something right now that is fucking with the algorithm where episodes are either not dropping or new shows are not starting because they're creating a motherfucking paywall and it's fucking with our numbers. So go listen to us on Spotify, iHeartRadio. You can go to the source on Spreaker. Check us out on Amazon Music, Pandora, because we code like that. Audible.
And you can watch us every fucking Wednesday on YouTube.
Like and subscribe.
Yeah, like and subscribe. Drop a comment. Hit my Cash App. All you gotta do is send $1. That's all I ask.
Bro, I wouldn't send that nigga $1.
Why not?
Send him $10.
Yeah, because so he can send it to me.
You know what? What he does with that money is his business. I got you, Casey. Don't worry about it. But with that being said, people, Juan, take us out.
I love y'all. It's been 10 years. Thank y'all. And we're going to do this shit for 10 more.
The lies you tell yourself.
No, say good night and God bless.
I'm retiring.
Yeah.
I'm retiring from on air.
You not on air.
I'm retiring from on air personality. I'll be an executive only. But with that being said, we out, people.